That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me.
Get right into it. Screw it. I'm dying to do this, and I want to actually get to the funny stuff and screw around. I actually really enjoyed the last couple streams we did. I'm not super thrilled about getting back to the CHUD Logic thing. I like spiking the football, but after that, I'm going to get fucking bored with it. So let's get right into it right away. All right, first things last. Obviously, this is a dead channel. We're not comparing. I'd take CHUD's dying numbers. I'd take them now. They're freaking great. That's not the point. The point is when it happens. And yes, we're taking credit for it in the thumbnail. And I'm sure there was probably an inkling of truth in that. But the truth is, CHUD screwed himself in August by calling out Nick DEORIO as being sort of a dick licker to Ethan Klein. That's what happened. And not only that, when he called him out, he actually used some things like about the ADL that Stardust said and never clarified it. Now, privately, he clarified it, but nobody bought it. I have good news for all of you that hate CHUD. Nobody bought it for months. Nobody bought it for And actually, here's the funny part. From what I understand, he thinks everybody bought his bullshit. Nobody bought it for months. Second thing, Turkey Tom, we're going over all the allegations. Not for the phone. I'm not listening to this shit. I don't care about that stuff. I'm sure there's, well, I guess CHUD's not doing it now because it's now he's shift gears and says it's a big nothing burger. Which I don't believe that, strangely enough. I just was kind of like Nick, and I want to see all the evidence before I start throwing people under the bus. This whole thing was a vehicle to attack Nick DEORIO. And he had all the motivation to do it, not because of my numbers, because look at that graph. He's losing his influence. He saw Turkey Tom, he thought he had gold, and before people's fingerprints wore off their keyboards, when they were typing the stuff in Kiwi Farms, he was calling people sweepers. We have all of that, all right? We have all of that here. And the fact that he actually backtracked, and we'll tell you why he backtracked. I'm pretty sure he got bullied. And I think he knows without a doubt now that he probably should have been listening to my streams in August because I wasn't making stuff up. I crossed my T's and dotted my I's. I said it back then if you were there. So let's get right into it. First off, again, by the way, I didn't introduce the wonderful Jeannie.
Yeah, hello.
I'm ready to go. I'm on fire. As you can see.
I know. You're right into it.
Yeah, right into it. Yeah, well, actually, I kind of want to get to the fun stuff. All right? I kind of want to get, if you look at the year last year, coming off the Destiny thing, he's friggin' killing it. After Destiny's over it, he dives. This is when he goes after DEORIO, and that's where he drops off. Right? Now, is this going to kill him? No, he's making tons of money. He has a great base. He's just not growing. He's just not growing. And he's not like me, like, oh, I'm satisfied with this money. He's not like that. He sees this. Let's see. Well, actually, I could probably do it like this. He sees this and wants it. Bad. This is a much different thing. This is not somebody who is fading. This is somebody who's growing. Hey, look, we can't all grow forever. I know this better than everybody. I know this better than anybody. But I do know that big YouTubers panic when they see this. So he has all the motivation in the fucking world. Yes, he moved the kick. Yeah, he's done a lot of things. But that's trying to switch things up to get stuff, to get people in. He had all the motivation to do this. And I absolutely do believe through Queeman last year during the Destiny stuff that he directly tried to tie Turkey Tom and frigging Nick DEORIO to those allegations as keeping them quiet. I think he was all about that. We did a whole video on it. And in fact, that's when he went quiet with us. Let's get out right in front of it. This is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Having a Brit that yelled sweeping all week to make the story bigger. He got called out for sweeping Kiwi Farms itself. The moment it starts to sound reasonable, it's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. That is absolutely hysterical. And yes, he did it. 100%. This, I mean, Jesus Christ. if you look at this stuff, now here's the thing. What you're going to hear him say is, I never accuse anybody directly. I never put pressure on anybody to say or to disavow Tom. But what he did do is deliberately, willfully, when he thought he had a slam dunk, ginned up spicy chat, which is not much different than Kiwi Farms.
Okay, buddy.
And they're just as ethical, maybe less, right? He ginned up. Wait, Tom is being accused of just having a video of an ex sucking him off or some shit, or is this some implication that weaponized it? Remember when Tom said he was willing to quit because streamers would live terrible lives and miserable? Dude, this is Turkey Tom shit is going to go hard. These Turkey Tom DMs talking about Turkey Tom getting Destiny sloppy seconds. Okay, now this fucking guy who I accused last year of trying to screw Turkey Tom actually tried to come back to me and say, I was just having a conversation with them. I wasn't trying to screw him. Oh, yes, you are. You asked him a question that you already knew the answer to about Destiny, knowing that he couldn't defend himself because you all had agreed that the victims should be able to speak first. So you asked him a question. Do you think Destiny was doing A, B, and C? Tom goes, no, I don't think so. You know he knows because you told him. And then when he says no, you go, oh, it's ridiculous, Tom. Are you crazy? It's like common sense. Destiny did it before the allegations are out. You did that to him. We showed that. We proved it without a doubt. Everybody knew. And by the way, not just Tom, everybody knew you were trying to screw him. Chud walks through life thinking nobody picks up on his bullshit. It's actually hysterical, right? People just mad Tom gets bitches. No one wants to talk about Turkey Tom, it seems. No one wants to talk about Turkey Tom. No one wants to talk about it. This is just as this shit's coming out. And by the way, I was up when he was up. It would have been 3 o'clock in the morning his time, and 4 o'clock in the morning my time. The allegations of sweeping was instant. And guess who was aimed at? Nick DEORIO. What's this? I can't believe you're posting when these massive turkey. Okay, whatever. Smaggle wants to imagine he's fucking a woman with Turkey Tom's cock. When is the Turkey Tom? Twitter space is Turkey Tom accused of raping women dressed like children, and you're giving Aiden and blowbacks. So here he is. He is genning up spicy. This is spicy. This is not. This is just like Kiwi Farms. Everybody fears them. They're going to come over here. They've been here plenty of times. You've seen them if you watch any of my CHUD stuff. I'm sure they're watching right now. All right. So he is ginning them up. Now he's going to sit there and say, look, I never called anybody out. I never put pressure on anybody to do this. I never said you have to follow me. But yes, he's feeding the damn spicy chat. All right. No big commentary. This is 12 hours after he does his own video, which is about a little less than 24 hours in the allegation. No big commentary channels have picked up Turkey Tom's story. I am sick of the big sweep. What are you talking about? And who are you talking about? Well, Nick DEORIO knows who you're talking about. And you know what? This is perfectly hysterical. He meant the slop daily shitter 10-minute commentary channels. Absolutely none of them covered it day one. How hard is it for people to understand this? Very simple point. Bullshit. Who are you talking about? And any slop tuber that has a 10-minute video hasn't got any power, any play. Who are you kidding? Who are you fucking kidding? I know he made this defense. I'm sure he made this defense to Nick, but it didn't wash. Like all the other ones that didn't wash. I mean, he's literally for the last couple of months. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They've been humoring him, but now they're not humoring him anymore. Right? Turkey Tom only has one play left. Turkey Tom having a bunch of shit left on Kiwi Farms. I don't have any issues with Turkey Tom. Yes, you do. You try to rap him with Destiny, Kiwi, and Queeman tried to rap DEORIO with Destiny as well. And you're the one that told him about the fucking shit coming out. Did you know that? When Nick called me up in November, early December, when it was about the stuff that leaked about Destiny, right? Because I knew it before everybody else knew it, because it wouldn't come out till January 2025. Apparently, CHUD was the one that told him.
Oh my God.
Do you think CHUD was going to come back if Queeman had been successful in nailing DEORIO with those allegations that he hid stuff for Destiny to protect Destiny or Turkey Tom? Do you think CHUD would have came, wait a minute, I'm the one that told him. I bet he wouldn't have. Has he ever corrected him on that? No, they realized just like this that it wasn't going to fly. Tom will have to take up some Filipino slip, whatever. Tom was tearing up that shit, yeah, whatever, and all that stuff. But look at this. Look at the desperation here. At everyone, please retweet. Please do it. Please do it. This is ginning up the situation. And now, the big sweep is a nothing burger. Oh, he's joined all the people that were sweeping. Well, he got ass raped, from what I understand, right?
Tommy, you just misunderstood him.
Oh no, it's all a big misunderstanding now. I'm sorry if you're too stupid to understand CHUD. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a very simple point. Laughing my ass off. Everybody's so dumb. Star told me something funny. When he went to LA, he came off like Mr. Big Brain, and everybody behind his back was like kind of laughing at him. They're like, Jesus, oh yes, CHUD's the smartest guy in the room. Jesus. Well, yeah, he sure told me so. Because he's so fucking insecure. He makes fun of Aiden. He's just like Aiden. They're all the same. They've been stuffed in the lockers their entire life. This is their revenge. So after all this shit, after Kiwi Farms turns on him, listen to this.
So, what about my analysis or viewpoint is incorrect? What am I off the mark on? What have I said that's wrong there? Rather than having a schizo interpretation of what I'm saying and acting like I'm out here saying Turkey Tom's guilty, which I've never said.
Yeah. You ginned up Spicy. And then when you actually cover the allegations, you were somewhat fair. And it wasn't a total fair thing. Augie better not be raped. I thought he was going to stream about this. That's in Spicy. He's ginning up Spicy. About to turn him on Augie. And Smaggle to the rescue, who, by the way, really belongs in Spicy Chat and Kiwi Farms. Comes up and says something. So we got a lambast him in for age play coming from Mr. Catfish. That's great. So last night, Null interviews the girls. I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. You fucking can decide that. I don't care what you think. Because let me make it 100% clear. If he raped these girls, he needs to go. No one's going to stick up for him, including Mr. Nick DEORIO. No one. I know you want to say we're going to. Sweet. I know you want to sit there and say people like me and Willie say, hey, let's see all the evidence. Let's give it some time. I know you want to point this out as rape defenders, but no, it didn't work this time. In fact, it backfired miserably. So he puts these out. I'll listen to it. So you're mad at someone else rather than me for once. Sounds like everything from the leaks anyway. I don't know if I'll bother listening to the call. Maybe tomorrow on Kick. Yep, big nothing burger. Not a big deal. There's so much meat on the bone, CHUD. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you sweeping? There's so much meat here. It's not a he said, she said. This is a slam fucking dunk. If you fucking follow through with this, Nick is going to look like such a sweeper. You'll get all his fans. They'll know how compromised he is. I mean, after all, you've been saying all him and his friends have been compromised for months. You'll sweep right in there. But now he backed the fuck off. He backed right the fuck off. Because from what I understand, he got bullied. Right? Now we got different CHUD.
Acting like I'm saying you've got to cut off Turkey Tom, which again I've never said.
No, you just ginned up Spicy.
Okay, at no point have I said either of those things. I'm saying, right. I'm saying, damn, this seems like a really big fucking story. Why aren't people talking about this?
Who are the people? Who? So when people bring up Nick DEORIO, he sits there and says, oh, I wasn't talking about him. Get the fuck out of here. He's the only one that honestly really matters. These 10-minute guys? Yeah, I'm sure CHUD was going to gain really big from taking down, who's the Indian kid? The he's done guy.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I forget. Clue. Anybody know, chat? Does anybody know that one? No, I'm sure. It was Nick. It was Nick right from the beginning.
Broadly, like they would if it was other large creators.
Oh, Mudahar, who knows what Mudahar fucking covers? And you're not going to get any squeeze out of him. He already fucking smashed Mudahar.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Okay. And there are a
Miski
number of
donated
possible answers to
$5.
I'll read these later, by the
Gobble
way.
gobble, Uncle Chud.
that you could provide. But the answer
Pegasus, that's what I was talking about.
if it was other large creators, okay?
Other large
And
creators.
that-
Name them. Name them. Why not? You gin up the fucking chat. They're all going to go after. You ginned up the chat. They went after fucking Nick. Who the fuck are you kidding? They're not going after Pegasus.
are a number of possible answers to that you
Philip DeFranco. That's it. Yeah, that's who he sent him after. He's gonna call out Phil DeFranco. That's funny.
provide. But the answers that I was mainly getting were not particularly satisfactory. Okay. Now I'm not going to go through and fucking go through Twitter comments. You can go and read it if you want. Okay. But one of the big kind of responses that I was getting on this.
Ray William Johnson didn't cover it. You know that? Jeannie?
What?
No.
What?
Fucking
I
sweeping
can't
asshole.
believe it.
Okay.
What a
You
prick.
actually don't need to
It's a
interact
nothing
with real
burger.
people ever.
Scarce drops the ball again.
Teddy donated $5. I don't
Where's
care what
drama
she says
alert in
a
this?
browser
Yeah.
Baited. Where are you?
Well, where
You're
are
supposed to be
you?
covering this.
Yeah. Candace
This
Owens.
is a big
What a
thing.
phony.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson.
It's a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is?
It's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. Okay.
Now it is.
It's a nothing burger. And I'm thinking, how is it a nothing burger? Like, what are you saying there? Are you saying the allegation?
Why didn't you ask? It's a lot easier to speak into the void and just speak into the invisible commentator. Who's saying it's a nothing burger? And why aren't you asking them? Why aren't you saying, Willie Mack, why are you saying it's a nothing burger? Oh, is that because they can pull the same trick you do and say, point to me where I said nothing burger?
Allegations are baseless and aren't well evidenced. Well, that's certainly a perspective that you could have. And some of this stuff, I'm like, yeah, I agree. Some of it is seemingly unevidenced at this point, right?
This doesn't sound like this guy. This is a completely different person we're hearing here, huh?
But in that
Yeah,
case,
no. Why
not?
Real confident in the
Level on
fucking
the fence
and
here.
you keep in mind, guys, this happens the moment this shit drops. The moment it drops.
do what I did, which is talk about it and say, these allegations are fucking bullshit, right? So there's that angle you could take on it, right? Now, personally, I think the idea it's a nothing burger is a means with which to kind of downplay the nature of the allegation, right?
How does it downplay the nature of the allegation? I mean, that is literally just throwing out words to sound smart. It's a rape allegation. If you call it a nothing burger, it doesn't change the fact that it's a rape allegation. As a means to downplay. So, so you're downplaying? Are we downplaying a legitimate allegation? Or is it not a legitimate allegation? Usually when you say you're trying to downplay an allegation, it usually has some strength. This at best so far could be a he said, she said. That's it.
Because
Levy is sweeping again, yes.
even if you conclude that this is poorly evidenced, the idea that a massive commentary YouTuber who makes content off the back of Kiwi Farm's posts about degenerates has got allegations of fuck.
Do you know Nick covered this in 24 hours? By the next stream. It broke during one of his streams. It was on his next stream.
Mhm. But he should have derailed his stream right there and then.
Yeah, I know.
He needed to cover it immediately. He had
I
to
know.
address it.
Yeah, good.
As
good.
stuff was coming out.
Yeah, what a pal. I have
That's
no
what a
idea
good
why
journalist
Nick
would do, Tommy.
has anything to do with Smaggle Daggle. I have no idea why he has anything to do with him.
Fucking age play, making a woman's pussy bleed from fucking them without lubricating them first.
You actually don't need to interact
know,
with real people ever.
possibly having
And he knows about lubrication.
Teddy donated $15.
Why isn't Michael
Why
Buckley
isn't
from the Buck
Michael
Show
Buckley
covered?
from What the Buck Show covering this? The sweeping is getting
It's out of control, Teddy. Out of control.
tranche of evidence on women that he may use against them if they come out against him. That's my interpretation of it. The so-called blackmail file. You know,
Mildly misrepresenting his stance. How can I misrepresent you going at spicy and ginning them up? How can I misrepresent Augie better not get raped? Better not be raped. I thought he was going to stream about this. How can that be misrepresent you? Oh, wait a minute, you're lying.
like, what do you mean nothing burger?
Who?
Oh,
Who
yeah, also-
said it? Who said it, and why aren't you addressing them? Who said nothing burger? It's so easy to say, I just don't like all these people saying nothing burger. You know why he doesn't say? Because there wasn't a lot of people saying that. And if there was, it was probably some rando on fucking Twitter, some Tom fan. Nobody was saying it. He wanted to tie it to DEORIO. It's the only thing that makes sense. And now that he has to downshift and actually act like it's a nothing burger, he's like, oh, no, you got it all wrong, guys. You got it all wrong. What's he going to say about this? Oh, Tommy's a drunk. He's got a CTE. That's the reason he was doing that with me when we were friendly. He was just lining up. When he started lying, I'm saying, hey, you're full of fucking shit. Oh, you got CTA. And now it's not a joke. Who are you fucking kidding? Finally, CHUD joining the Nothing Burger camp. No new information. So there you go. There you go. You tried to do it to Willie. Tried to do it to Nick. He is an absolute fucking snake. He has eaten everybody he's ever worked with. He has no collaborators for over a long period of time other than Kleeman, a guy who I absolutely think tried to frame Nick with the allegations. And I wouldn't put it past CHUD to being involved with that. This thing comes out. It was less about what Tom did or what he was accused to do, and it was who was his friends. That's what it was about. That's who this guy is. That's what I said he was in January. And I like to think that that's why he's fucking losing his influence. Great. And I think that's probably why he was motivated to do it. I think he's apolitical. I think that's one of the reasons that he took the Minnesota ICE agent side is because he's making a move to the right, sort of like Destiny did with Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't think this guy has any principles whatsoever. KF users this is the funniest part ever. KF users not impressed with CHUD Logic's recent kick stream where he discussed the interview with Turkey Tom's ex-girlfriends. Some of these are fan-fucking-tastic, right? And boy, tell me this is... CHUD is skeptical of these girls' story. Thinks it's too absurd, particularly around the rape story. He's also getting annoyed about the gossip stuff. He's a fucking gossip YouTuber. And believes it's not necessary, e.g. erectile problems. CHUD sweeps for rape. Sad, pathetic. Get it, CHUD. Get it. Because that's what you wanted to do to me and everybody else that wanted to give Tom a fucking chance. By the way, I'm going to give you some news. Something Tom that you're never going to get from fucking CHUD because he has burned bridges and he can't do it. I am hearing, although I have not heard directly, that Tom is making a response. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be accurate? Is it going to get him off? No idea. Is it going to make it worse? No idea. None, zero, zip. But from what I understand, he's coming back. He's going to respond to this stuff.
Okay, buddy.
I don't know any more than that. Have I talked to him? No. There was a conspiracy theory out there that Tom spoke to me about completely blowing the thing off. So therefore, that I'm using that, knowing that Tom will never address the thing to get CHUD. No, CHUD fucking put himself in this position. He absolutely did. He put himself in this position by thinking, oh shit, I can turn around my problems, finally get DEORIO. CHUD is especially girl strike. I knew he was pathetic, but excusing a probable rape is just to protect someone clout he chases. In a sense, he's right. CHUD has always needed a host. One thing that old Purple Perry was around, boy, he is always ever the bridesmaid. Always. Never been number one in his community. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. He was parasitic off of, and Spicy Chat, parasitic off of him, off of Destiny. He ended up trying to eat Destiny, whether he deserved it or not, he probably did. He eat Destiny, and now he got parasitic off of DEORIO and tried to eat DEORIO. He has lost almost every single collab in a long-term relationship he's ever had in this business. That's a sign of a parasite and a cannibal. Something I called him, I don't know, this summer. But it's so nice. It's so nice. And I'll tell you something. I don't wish this on him, by the way, even though he is a cocksucker. These guys hate trannies. Hate them. To the point where it's fucking insane. Like, I'm a right winger. They hate trannies. All right? It's a completely different thing. I don't go for the pronouns that they hate trannies. Totally different thing. Right? Chud is, let's see, Chud Logic is a grifter that knows his audience will eat him alive if he believes a woman regardless of the credibility. That's not true at all. They're all ready to go. That Spicy is just like Kiwi Farms. Not true at all. It's DEORIO. It's the fact that he got raped. Raped. Oh, I love saying that about him. Absolutely. Chud is, who cares if some British tranny fucker thinks? That's the same level of turning into tipster for his I don't know. Tips have been good lately. Chud is sweeping as a new shot considering he went after Willie.
New look?
Yeah. What? Who? Baseball hat? What? Who?
Tipsters, yeah.
Oh, what's
Tipsters'
Tipsters?
new look.
Chip it. I don't know. I didn't
Oh, yeah. I'll pull it up for you.
He's actually dressing like a chick now?
No.
I like the blue shirt and the baseball hat, but call me crazy. He sent me something the other day. He's like, he said, have you played Atari today? I guess he wanted to hear from me. Well, we could have been friends if he wasn't such a fucking backstabbing prick. I would love to talk about Atari shit with him. What do you got?
I'm trying to find it. It's going to take me a second because I can't even fucking remember his stupid... What is it?
Here's another one.
Something?
Here's something to add to the fire from Agent. This says show the more ginning up. He goes, dude, Aiden could have literally raped and he tweeted this out and murdered Leo Convo's wives in the story will not push out of the headlines. Well, maybe he's criticizing Queeman for not covering it. Maybe he's criticizing Dickers. Dickers didn't bite. I think Dickers smells the fucking wind's changing, to be personally honest with you. Don't worry, Dickers. I will always remember that I said a dick pic to a 14-year-old girl. Don't worry. And everybody I know. Because I want to point something out. And I am a petty fuck, as you know. Since this particular time right here, and I want to show you guys something, right? I am washed. There's no fucking doubt about it. It's true. I had my time. It was great. It was wonderful. I do this shit for fucking fun right now. And it's great. And I do lolcow. And I couldn't be happier. I never thought. But I want you guys to see something. Right? These are my interviews over the years. Okay? And I want by the way, guys that record me, like all the CHUD guys that record me, record this. Push it down right now. If you go through, there's some pretty decently big names there, right? Some of them. And some of them died off. Some of them get bit. Some of them got bigger and smaller and whatever. I have been telling anybody who would listen or anybody that contacted me or if anybody at all said something positive about CHUD, I have been absolutely showing them Turkey Tom's video when he asked Turkey Tom about what he thinks about Destiny, and he knows the answer to it. Even though they all agreed, look, we're not going to say anything until the victims come out. And then he starts pressuring Tom, and he knows the answer to the questions he's asking Tom. We did a whole video on it. Right? Regardless of what Turkey Tom, whether he did something or didn't do something to these girls, that was fucked. That was trying to move up the ladder. I have told everybody I can. I just wanted to let you know that, CHUD. Everybody, for the last couple months, I didn't forget. I'm really fucking petty. Really fucking petty. Anybody who would listen. And a lot of people aren't on that list. Anybody that would listen, anybody would contact. From what I understand, a lot of this has nothing to do with me. A lot of big YouTubers have been watching you. Big ones. Like bigger than anybody in this community. And they're well aware of you. So get some. Get some. There's plenty of fucking money to go around. Plenty of money. You didn't have to have Willie's and Nick's and Augie's and Bo. You didn't have to have everybody's. You would have been fine. And I think if you actually just didn't get one guide all the time and watch somebody else's fucking shit and go, oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's crazy. Can you believe it? That got old. I'm sure my act got old after a while too. But now everybody knows your act. You called everybody a sweeper. Now you're the Kiwi Farm sweeper. Get a fucking thread. Too funny. Too fucking funny. What a great guy. If I tell you something too. If you work with this fucking guy after what you know, I mean, you are as dumb as fucking Aiden hanging out with Purple Perry in London, in England twice, in Europe twice. You have to be fucking stupid. Have to be stupid. As stupid as Aiden. Speaking of,
killed me using a cheat, using a teleportation cheat. You should teleport me back to Icy.
Here's what we're gonna do.
He's Icy is Aiden's spicy chat. Listen to the tough guy. And you know what? Keep in mind too, Perry, who's a psychopath, right? He's talking to this guy that way.
Just to show you I'm not bullshitting, I'm going to leak your number right now. If you
Hey,
don't
you learn
shut
from the
up
best.
in 5 seconds, then I will leak your legal name. If you don't shut up 5 seconds after that, then I will leak where you live.
So
5 seconds after that, I will leak intimate. I will leak.
Do you believe after this guy invites him to whatever godforsaken fucking shitball country he's from, and he looks at DEORIO's stuff, he would dare talk to him like that after being told over and over again, by the way, by CHUD too, after the first time this shit happened, right? Stay away from that fucking guy. That he would dare talk to him that way. This is the guy that threw Aiden under the bus. This is him.
Leak intimate stories you told me about your parents.
This is
5 seconds later. 5 seconds later. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Just gonna threaten me.
Oh, great friends you got, man.
Right, so you can see Aiden is threatening to ruin my life because I'm simply asking him for this
So what? You should do it to somebody else there, wouldn't you, Perry?
simple and basic ask of being teleported back to the location where Aiden used cheats to kill me. Aiden's threatening to leak.
And keep in mind, you know what's funny? You know what's really want to laugh? They're talking about a Minecraft server.
Are you shitting me?
No!
Are you shitting me?
He wants to get back. He said he's bitching. Barely Aiden cheated in a Minecraft game. That's great. That's fucking fantastic. The reason I bring this Aiden thing up, Aiden is says that he has evidence that Turkey Tom, and this is definitely a breaker of this age play stuff with everybody. An age play that he has evidence that Liam, otherwise known as Lyrics, was told by Kai that Tom did age play. Kai came out recently, and she ain't credible, I admit. I wouldn't believe her as far as I could throw her. That's a hunk of horseshit. Aiden came out, did not drop it immediately, and said with a comeback stream, he is going to clear the freaking air. And he is taking people's names and numbers on whoever called him a liar. Well, I'm not calling him a liar. I'll tell you why. Not that I'm afraid of him putting his stupid video. I'm not, because I think he is fucking shifty enough to get something like that. Absolutely. But here's the funny thing about Aiden proving once and for all that Liam told him that his girlfriend told him that Tom did ace play. It's fourth hand. It's not that damning. I don't know if he's lying or not. And if Liam comes out, whether he's lying or not, and says, yeah, I never sent that. Or here's another one, Aiden. Maybe Liam comes out and says, you're blowing smoke up. He's blowing smoke up your ass because he's bad at Tom. Then what? More he said, she said. Probably getting close to being able to call this a nothing burger, huh? So the best Aiden can do, the big fucking, is prove that Liam said something to him. And by the way, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't be shocked if Liam said that to him. And I wouldn't be surprised.
You actually
if
don't
he
need to
said it.
interact with real people ever.
World War BPD.
Niski donated $5.
Thank you, Desmond.
World War BPD.
There you go. So yeah, I'm actually put a 1 in the chat if you think Aiden's got it. If you 1 and 2 in the chat if you think Aiden's full of it and he has nothing. I'm just interested. I'm not saying one way or another. I'm not getting up a stupid video. I think actually I'm going with 1. I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat. Fuck that shit. I'm putting a 1 in the chat. Most people are putting 2s. I just want quick poll. Well, guess what, guys? You're in the fucking video. You're in the comeback video. There's more 2s. I think he's got it. Yes, sweetie. So, Lynn, I'm gonna kick you square in the balls. I'm driving up. I'm so glad Trump's taking fucking Denmark. I'm gonna join the army.
Greenland.
I'm gonna join the army and invade Denmark and take Lynn hostage.
Do you think you can?
Probably not. Old and fat. He's actually in good shape. Yeah, no, probably not. I'll shoot him in the leg. Shoot him in the leg. Right? So I don't know. I don't know if he has it or not. I don't know. Let's go over Turkey Tom stuff because it's fucking it's wild. And I am not here's nothing I'm not doing. I don't know if these girls are telling the truth or not. I think it's fascinating that they went to Kiwi Farms before the cops. I think that plays against their story. I'm just not that impressed. All right. I guess I'm a rape apologist. Let's see. She puts it all, I think. Exposed YouTuber Turkey Tom faces serious abuse and blackmail allegations. Somebody have a conversation with Katie in Sacramento, whatever her name was. A bombshell interview that just aired and Man of the Internet, which is, of course, the head of Kiwi Farms, that's Josh, featuring two women, Katie and Sacramento, who have come forward with disturbing details regarding their past relationships with commentary YouTuber Turkey Tom. The discussion paints a dark picture of a creator who allegedly hides behind a persona while engaging in predatory and erratic favor behind closed doors. Here's the breakdown of the primary allegations discussed in the broadcast. The blackmail folder. Perhaps the most damning allegation is the existence of a digital folder that is labeled just in case. If Tom made this fucking folder, right, and it's got fucking pictures on it, and after the Destiny thing, Tom might be the stupidest person I ever met in my life. And by the way, I don't know. Here's what I got of this so far. Tom is definitely mentally ill, and he definitely needs help at minimum.
Okay, buddy.
At minimum. Am I crazy for saying that? Am I a bad friend for saying that? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah,
absolute
no,
minimum.
he
Something
needs to get
happened
shit
with the
checked
breakup,
out.
and you know what? I'll put myself on the line. I had a breakup.
Yeah.
I had a breakup in my late 20s, and I started acting like a fucking maniac too. I'm with you. I'm with you. I've been there. You got to do something about it. You got to do something about it. I know it's hard. Sacramento Code of Ford claims compromising material and explicit images of the women he's been with, including his ex-girlfriend Kai. Of women he's been with, Kai. Wow, that's wild if that's true, and that's damning. The problem with that is, how do you ever prove it? Not saying she's wrong, not calling her a liar. How do you prove it? The only thing to prove it if it leaks. Both women expressed a genuine fear that these images could be used to leverage or leaked if they spoke out. Well, he ain't coming out now. In fact, that would be the one good reason to go to Kiwi Farms, to keep him from coming out, I suppose. This aligns with alleged statement from his ex-girlfriends confirming the folder's existence, right? Can you go look up what Kai said about this fucking folder? What Kai said? I don't know if Kai said there was images in there. It was more like statements but I'd like to find out. I'll keep reading that. If you can get back to me on that, Gina, I'd appreciate it. Non-consensual recording and abuse. Yep. Okay. You got it already? Oh, wow.
No, I was getting a drink and then you were talking, so I was running to respond to you.
I'm sorry. All right.
So, yeah.
Both guests detailed a pattern of sexual aggression that ignored clear boundaries. Katie alleges that she was love-bombed initially for behavior to turn violent, including slapping and choking without consent. Fucking serious. Hey, Chud, do you ever think the fact that everybody didn't cover this right away because it's a motherfucking crime? Did you ever think that, I don't know, that Nick comes from the community that nailed I Am Alex? Nick comes from the community that saves Lazo? Nick comes from the community that looks at these allegations, you dumb motherfucker. You ever think that? That's how Nick got famous. He took his time with this shit. See, the thing is, Chud, you don't take your time with this shit because you know it doesn't matter to Spicy, and you know it doesn't matter to Kiwi Farms either. And now you piss them off because you hedged. You head faked and you didn't shoot. What do you got? What'd she say about the folder? Yep. What about the folder? Because I tell you something, not with the girls. I got folders of people that fucking said shit to me. And if they fuck me over, they're coming out.
I sent the screenshot to you, and then I'll just read it. So.
I'll just read it. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. So, it is true that Tom has a quote-unquote blackmail folder on me consisting of phone recordings and text messages. I've known about it for a very long time because he told me. We were messy as fuck, okay? I've never had any intentions of speaking about him publicly, but I did decide to be evil after one of the times we broke up and tell him I was going to ruin his career because he was ignoring me, and I knew it would freak him out. So, like, yeah, I get his concern, even though I clarified a million times that I never would do that. This was extremely shitty of me, and I'm embarrassed to admit it publicly, but without this context, it looks worse than it is. I do not feel at all fearful about him leaking anything private relating to me in response to this, because I think I've been very respectful, along with everything being the truth.
I'll add to this.
Not to say anything about images.
No, I've been told about the folder. I think the folder is like 100% real. Whether it has images in it of sex blackmail or set revenge porn, I didn't hear any of that. I heard it was just what she said it was, and I heard it before she put that out. So I don't know. Because yeah, that's it, Jack. And he did the same thing Destiny did. Man, I'm out, man. Fuck you, Tom. I mean, I almost feel like he would never came to me. I like Tom. Look, full disclosure, he dropped $100 on my birthday. I think he was accidentally discovered here by Keemstar, and then because he's a talented guy, he went right to the top. I also think that I don't know. Even when he was a teenager, with the no women rule, that was like his stupid image then. And then it became no gooning. You know, I always thought that was stupid and gay. You know, I know some. I mean, there are people. You know what the biggest damaging thing to Tom, which is kind of hysterical, right? There are people that actually believe in that no gooning shit, and they didn't know it was a fucking joke, and they're like, "Tom, you let me down."
Yeah, no, that's me giggling. Like, I'm like, dude, are you fucking how retarded? How low IQ do you have to be?
When Tom got into college and things started going well for him socially, he actually told me. He says, "You know, you're right. Women are great." This was a conversation. I was like, "You're having a good time in there." He's like, "I'm killing it, man." I was like, "Good for you, brother." That's why I was so surprised.
Damn.
What's the matter?
79 months circuitry.
79 months? Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, circuitry's been with me a long time. Thank you, circuitry. I appreciate it. He told me he was killing it, and having a great time in college. I was really happy for him. That's why I was so surprised when the sweep, the sweep mob came after me with the salvo, because I had heard that he had a rough breakup. Oh shit, he's fucking in college or whatever, but I didn't know that it was that serious. I think a lot of the stuff Salvo said, like the cutting, I think that was all horse shit. Right? I don't know what's real anymore. But then when
Kai will let us know.
Yeah, well, I did find out afterwards that it was bad, but it's none of my business. I'm not his fucking dad, and he didn't come to me. I don't have that. Here's the thing with me and Tom: like we only talked DMs back and forth. I tell you something. Like I think before Christmas, I asked him. He wrote something. I was like, "Hey, you okay?" And he's, "No, I'm joking around." I was like, "Okay, good." And it was like once a year after that. So the last 3 years, I barely had contact with him. Barely. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you want, that was my favorite. If you want to believe that me and him are coordinating this thing to make Chud look bad, yeah, go ahead. But I mean, we really don't have a lot of contact.
It was
it
was this really elaborate setup.
Why would he? I was a fucking guy he listened to on YouTube commentary when he was in high school. Why would he?
That was me too.
Yeah, I know. Love bombing only happens when relationship trouble. Yeah, I've been there. Let me tell you something. When I get in trouble at home, I get flowers. Tom is the real Tommy Jr. Nah. Am I old enough to be Tom's dad? Yeah, I think so.
He's only a year younger than me.
Oh God, I'm old enough to be your father. That's terrible.
Yeah, you always discover this once in a while.
I hate that. Well, I mean, I see you as a peer, so it's like weird for me. I'm becoming grandpa age, and I'm there is not easy. Yeah. I mean, I had Laura when I was like 32, and she can get married this year if you wanted to. I hope not. I'm Tommy Jr., cynical devil. Okay, she claims she caught him recording their intimate encounters without possession. Again, unacceptable if true. I don't know how you can prove it. Sacramento collaborated with aggressive behavior, noting that he would often take out his frustration with internet drama during intimacy. I hate CHUD Lodge. Motherfucker. Oh, God, that's too funny. I mean, that just sounds like something to humiliate somebody. I don't know if he did or not. It's fucking funny. That's why. I have trouble believing that, but whatever. I mean, Sacramento, like, all right, aggressive behavior. See, look how it's aggressive behavior, noting that you take the frustrating during intimacy. You know what I noticed too? Like, they kept circling around to age play, and none of the girls committed. Thanks, Anna. None of the girls committed to age play, right? But they said things like, "Yeah, he said I was a pretty girl or a little girl or something like that."
Look young, you're a
little girl. And it was such an effort to make him a ped. And I got to be honest with you, that in itself makes me look like it's a campaign, and I take it a little less seriously, you know. And look, I do have a certain amount of bias here. I don't want this to be true. You're absolutely right, but I'm not a psychopath like CHUD and pretend to be your friend and then willingly throw you under the bus. He comes to Twitch Bowl. Apparently, this is Becca told me this is like common shit. This is what they do over there. It doesn't matter if your life gets ruined. It's like everybody's out there understanding. Nobody has any real friendships. And thanks, Nick DEORIO, for bringing this jackass in. Who's the last guy? It's the last guy. He's a good guy. He's a funny guy. Look at him. All right, one more guy. KIWI, come on in. Nick knows I made fun of him because of this, so it's not going to be a shock. They record that too. Porn addiction,
get that in there.
gooning. Actually, in some ways, first of all, I believe this. Second of all, this is probably going to kill him more than anything financially, because people are nuts. Interview frequently touched on the alleged severe addiction to pornography. I mean, here's the thing. Even if he admits this, or even if he comes out and says this isn't true either, nobody's gonna believe it, including me. Yeah. The guest, he just seems like the type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, even I don't know if it's true or not, but the guests describe an inability to perform sexually without resorting to violence or viewing recordings of himself. I'll buy that for a minute. I think that's like, that's like the serial killer thing, like Ted Bundy. You know, guys can't come unless they're fucking looking at somebody getting beat up or something like that. That makes him more crazy. If he's that fucking crazy, man, stay away from him. But I don't know. Fucked if I know. You imagine being a girl talking to fucking Josh, talking about some guy you both fucked. Wouldn't that be weird as a chick?
Yeah.
I know you'd never do it.
No.
You wouldn't do it if it was true.
No.
You're a lady.
I'd also be too embarrassed myself.
Yeah.
For stooping that low.
You're a lady. Well, I mean, assuming it's true, you wouldn't be stooping low, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. The behavior is described as stemming from gooning addiction is wrapped. I think that hurts. I wonder if that. I really do. I've always sort of believed and said that if you're too wrapped up in this shit, it's going to open doors. If you're not there already. Bizarre hygiene lifestyle claims. Beyond the serious abuse allegations, the interview shed light on the chaotic, unhygienic lifestyle. Claims emerged that he contacted Ringward from a furry convention. That's embarrassing.
I mean, I can't. That seems like a pretty good place to contract it as well.
Right,
That and
right.
like a cat shelter. So
Everybody's freaking out. I got it when I was a kid, when I was like 10. Oh,
it's not that big of a deal, but like
I got
it
cream
is,
out
like,
of
just
gone in a
'cause
month.
it's so spreadable. Yeah, but it's just that spreads so quick.
It does spread quick. Guests described the living place as filthy, referencing a Zin. What the fuck? Zin? What are Zins? Zin Mountain. What's that?
It's nicotine pouches
That's
that you
right,
like put in your gums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Massive problem. Okay, that's gross. Obsessive behavior regarding ex-girlfriend Kai. Believe that. As a recurring theme. I just want to make clear, I've never had a conversation with him about him and Kai. Not one. I only know what I heard, and I believe it.
Mm.
He would never come to me with something like this. Because honestly, if he came to me and told me how the guy said you need to see a doctor, if you listen to me, he might not be in this fucking position. But nobody listens to me. I don't care. I'm glad y'all don't listen to me. Fuck all y'all. Good.
Listen, fuckhead.
Remember when Chud came in and said I was crazy about who's that jerk off?
No Blacks?
No, Mom Max.
Oh.
I said he's running a fucking scam. Oh, come on, you're going too far here, Tommy. Come on, I don't know. Yeah, brain damage. Okay. You can't get everything. And nobody can get everything ahead of time. Hey, your skills are so fucking good, Chud, that you couldn't realize that this is actually going to burn you. Good. This is a problem. Here's what you need to get out of this. You actually would need to get a situation where a YouTuber that you're tied with, that's a lot bigger than you, fucks up. That's what you get out of it. Or you hit the algorithm naturally, but that's going to be tough when being a streamer. And the fact that you fucked just about everybody over the years. This is a problem. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you could do like me. It's like after beta, you circle drain for half a fucking decade. You know? But that's not what he wants.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, Tommy, are you and Augie not friends anymore?
What? Well, I don't think I've ever said that, have I?
No, he's
I'm
asking
not particularly happy, and I've said this before about the way he handled the Willie Mac stuff. No, I said it then, and he owes him an apology. I understand that he's not happy with what I said, but so be it. So be it. Don't hate him. I think it's very tough to continue a relationship. The guy that constantly says I'm nuts and crazy. I don't. You know what? I'll tell you this. You know what? I'll end my friendship with him right now, officially, and no hard feelings. I don't know if I can have a friendship that somebody that says I'm fucking stupid, crazy, and don't know anything, and I keep getting it right. And then on top of that, he went into the arms of the guys that called me like somebody said dick pics to kids, got involved with them, went out publicly, and then stood out and said, listen, I understand why you and Willie are mad at these guys, you know, the guys that he embraced, but you got to stop lying about them. Well, I don't know what lies I told about them. So we'll just end that right here. And you know what? I'll leave it at that. I won't think all the best of him. He's helped me out. I just don't want to be his friend. Let's just leave it like that. He's not the worst kid in the world, but I just like, how many times can this happen? You know? He obviously doesn't trust me. He doesn't respect me, and he has every right to. He doesn't have to. So we don't have to be friends. Okay? We don't have to be. From what I understand, he's had enough of this fucking CHUD shit too.
Finally.
Yeah. But he's had a CHUD, but I don't think so. I don't think we can be friends. It's just like, how many times can somebody do this to you? It's not like he went out of his way to contact me or anything. Because I got to be honest with you. And you know what? I'm an older guy. He's a more successful guy. What the fuck am I going to tell him? I mean, there's no respect there. I mean, I was wrong about John Swan. I'm basically wrong about everything. So there's no respect. And you really can't be friends with somebody who just has no respect for you. So, no, we're finished. But no hate, if that makes any sense. I don't hate him. I just don't. I mean, obviously, Willie's done with him. I don't hate him. I just probably have. I always respected him, but he has none for me, so I kind of feel the same way he feels about me. We'll leave it at that. You know, I certainly don't hate him. All right.
Fuckhead.
Thank you, Optimus. Appreciate it coming back. For the you're of course going to get debate CHUD. I saw Queeman begging DEORIO to go in and talk to him. No one's going to talk to you, Queeman. Those days are fucking long over. All right, they're done. You're finished. You're finished talking to anybody outside of your own community. You're going to have to continue to be a parasite of CHUD, who is now lost his ability to be a parasite. Good luck. Right? Operation Starving Children worked splendidly. right? So that's it. And here's one of the Chud actually posted this thing. So I'm replying to Willie Mack right here. I said, all I know is Tom is a big dick. And Chud would actually post this, and a lot of other guys, like I meant it literally. And that's why you can't have debates with somebody, or they're going to pretend to say it literally. They did leave out the part that I fucking showed Turkey Tom and a cock. Right? So it wasn't a joke. It was that this is all I got out of it. So they were going to portray this like this is all I got out of it. Right? No debate. Goodbye. Right. Goodbye. Chud's got it up right now. Go check. Right? No, I'm not debating him or anything or anybody else. He doesn't fucking deserve it, first of all. He needs it more than I need it. And second of all, finally, it worked. It worked not talking to him. It worked. It works. It works. So if you're an honest commentator, there's no reason to get in bed with him. It works. So there you go.
I did send you the picture of the tipster as well.
Oh, send me the picture.
So you can see his new fresh look. I did. There should be above. They're above.
Looks like he's about to get shot by an ICE officer.
Well, they're comparing him to Andy Milonakis. and the one below it especially. Do the one below it as well. No, the one in Discord.
Oh, in Discord. What's with those glasses? He does look like it. Well, those are the Andy Milonakis glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what makes him happy. You know what? I think it makes him look gayer. And he's like, the problem is I don't look gay enough. How am I going to tell people I'm a transgender and stuff if I don't look gay enough?
Exactly.
So this makes me look wicked gay. Okay. He's another one. Well, he's another one. Got jealous of Nick. Actually, if you really think about it, I keep hearing this. Nick DEORIO would have, if this was Bobax, he would have completely ate him alive. If this was Tipster, if this was any number of
iDubbbz.
If this is iDubbbz. Hey, with the exception of iDubbbz, all those guys, his friends that Nick cut their throats, were aggressive towards him and tried to cut his first. I mean, even Josh Pescatore. Josh Pescatore was making like he was going to fucking have a hitman get him. And we want to go back really far. All those guys that he so-called snaked, literally snaked him first. And it failed. All of them. Tom never snaked him, as far as I know. Is it really that awful for him to make a stream and say, I really hope this shit's not true about my friend? Because, by the way, they're closer than I am. I don't fucking sit in Discords and hang out and play video games with these guys. I'm too fucking old. They want to come in. Here's my experience with these guys. They come in, they call me a fat old boomer, they laugh at me, and they leave. Right?
As it should be.
And then they all talk about, we wouldn't have met each other if talking about Tommy, which I appreciate. I don't want to believe it's true. I don't believe it's true at all. Sure. But make me a bad person, make me a sweeper. What does it make Chud? A good person? Are you gonna rap fucking snaking somebody right away, or not letting a day go by, or not looking over? Are you gonna wrap that in like personal principle? You have principle? That's principle. Get the fuck out of here. The only amazing thing is that he thinks anybody bought it. Well, I don't want to finish the internet cat. Bizarre hygiene lifestyle claims that he contacted a ringworm and his behavior around his ex-girlfriend Kai. He kept her belongings, so that never happens in a relationship, huh? And constantly compared new partners to her. The impact. The interview represents a significant blow to the credibility known for calling out the moral failings of others. That is true. The consistency between the two accounts specifically, it's really just going to come down with what he wants to cop to.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, he probably has to cop to gooning. At minimum. Even if it isn't true. Because I don't think anybody's going to. Because if he says all this is a lie, no one's going to buy it. Even if that statement is true, he's fucked. Because how do you prove that? Like I think the smartest thing to do would be cop to gooning, which is going to hurt your career, and say that crimes are outrageous, and actually What I would do if I had Turkey Tom money, I'd sue them both. If they're lying. Yeah, you can't have somebody talk to you like that. I'd sue the pants off them. If they're lying. If I did it, you should admit it and go away and get help. Admit what you did and go away. As of now, let's see. Consistency between the two accounts, specifically around the just in case folder. Assuming the just in case folder has fucking naked pictures, and it suggests a systematic issue rather than isolated incidents. As of now, Turkey Tom has not issued a response to specific claims. From what I understand, it's going to happen. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So, all hail Tipster. He really does look like what's his face there. I really hate wearing glasses.
I've gotten used to him.
Have you?
Yeah. Had him for 5 years now.
Only 5 years? You didn't have him in high school?
Yeah, no. So when I was in like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, mainly kindergarten, first grade, I was cross-eyed basically. Like I had double vision most of the time. One of my eyes was just super duper weak.
Yeah.
So I got it wasn't called LASIK at the time, but I got what was essentially LASIK. I want to say in first grade,
So
and
you're,
then again in
so you're
second
saying your
grade.
boobs are like your eyes? One slips
No.
on the other.
Actually, yeah. I just can't remember which one was fucked.
Yeah, no,
But
that's
so
too
then
funny.
that delayed me having to have glasses for a bit, and then it wasn't until I started really regularly driving. So I was about 19. Was when I was like regularly driving. Is when I'm like, I can't tell what numbers on that speed limit sign. And I
My
have to be, like,
comment
right
already
up
made it
to
to
it.
his stream. That's fine.
So
It's not like we were talking every day anyway. What's he gonna do? Send his fans after me? This channel's dead. This channel is only for fun. You know?
just for funsies.
He had plenty of time to straighten out. He is not a victim of Willie Mack. He's a victim of getting involved with these guys. And, by the way, you want to put this one on? He was told. Ahead of time. He was told. And I don't know what you I mean, he must have known. Because what did he say? He said, I know why you're mad at those guys. It's no justification for lying. So he knew. I only have one real reason to be able to, like, not that they're making fun of me. I only have one real reason. So they said I'd send dick pics to Kinetic Kel when she's 14. I met her when she's 24.
No,
and it's the last interview
no,
I ever did for
when
anybody.
she was 23.
She was 24 that year.
22.
She was 22? All right.
No, she was 22 because we have very similar birthdays.
I
And
mean,
it was the year we turned 23.
Oh, okay.
It was because she turned 23 right around the Legoland disaster. I think it was like slightly after that.
I think he hates Willie unprompted. I don't know about that. I thought everything was good there. I wouldn't have known. If that's true and he always hated Willie, I don't know. Whatever.
Damn.
Kind of a snaky way to do it. I mean, he could have done what I just did. No. All right. Hey, listen. Augie's not nice for things. I'm not sending hate his way, but he obviously doesn't want to be my friend. So I'm just like, I'm ending any kind of pressure. He doesn't have to fake it anymore, and I don't have to fake it anymore. But I really don't hate him. I actually quite like Connor. It's strange enough, a lot of shit. You know, I appreciate them inviting me onto the stream and stuff like that because it was fun. You know, Chud went after him on that one too. What are you doing, Augie? What is this craziness? Like because acting like a bunch of teenagers or fucking college kids was beneath the gawksucker. Who cares? But, you know, that's who he ran with. And he got the results they get. And I think that's, it's not my problem. Too old. He's right. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. We go. Actually, I'm done with CHUD. I'm done with all this other shit. We could do just like a normal shit now.
There's the Willie Mack thing.
Oh, you want to watch Willie Mack video? I was on Willie Mack video. You want to watch Candace? We'll do the next part, Candace.
Yeah.
Candace. Or,
hey, Vega.
Hey, Vega.
Vega's in here. Maybe he can speak on stuff if he so desires. His thoughts on CHUD sweeping.
Yeah, he's supposed to let him up. He can come in if he wants.
Yeah, come on in if you so desire, man.
If not, well, he might now. And if you, and by the way, no one's gonna call you a sweeper.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
If you don't,
it's only what you so desire to say. If it's nothing, that is perfectly fine.
You know what I think happened?
What?
I think it was a mistake on his part, but maybe it worked in everybody's favor. Nick immediately after hearing on the allegations when he was on stream, he immediately said, what you call
half-baked
it?
On hiatus.
Yeah, half-baked to say. You know what I thought of that? I thought it was a huge mistake because if you're gonna, it sends a signal that he's fucked, right? And I thought he was fucked too. I mean, you were with me. Were you with me that night, or was it Sim Man?
No, I was Sim Man.
I said he's fucked. He's fucked. If that happened, he must maybe somebody told him something. Maybe something I don't know. He's got to be fucked. Turns out, that may not have been the case. I still think it was a bad idea, but I wonder if CHUD bought it. I wonder if CHUD took it a little. Maybe CHUD took it as gospel. Like, we got him. It's over. Because this shit sure looks like it. Super confident. And we move to nobody understands me. Super confident, nobody understands me. Super confident, nobody understands me. Everybody's stupid that didn't get what I was trying to say, even though what I was trying to say was Nick sweeping. But I didn't say it literally. I didn't say Nick sweeping. I didn't say Augie sweeping. I didn't say that. I just loaded up Spicy Chat. And they knew what to do. Kind of like Queeman. He was talking about Willie Mack when Willie Mack's docs was behind him. Kind of like that that donation he got. We know what to do. Oh, no. Remember that? Yeah, I do. So, they can all fucking get fucked. All right, what else we got? I don't think we come in here. All right, yeah, let's do fucking what's her face. How long is 30 minutes? Yeah, let's do this and call it a night. Let's do it.
Civil War's in full swing, and there's one person at the center of it. Sid from Ice Age. No, wait, it's Candace Owens. Candace has officially left the cult of science.
And he was talking about the Earth curvature and science, and I said to him, listen, I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a round earther. Actually, what I am is I am somebody who has left the cult of science.
And in return, she started her own cult. She thinks space is fake.
I'm telling you, space has always been exceedingly fake and gay.
She thinks.
Preach,
I know
girl.
I know she doesn't believe. I know she doesn't believe that. I don't believe she believes that. I think she's a grifter. I really do. She's appealing to an extreme Christian. No, I think she's nuts. My favorite thing is that I remember Tim Pool scoffing at Jordan Peterson, saying she was a parasitic psychopath. And he kind of like, come on, little over the top. Well, then, 8 months later, Tim Pool has put in a thumbnail of hers, the biggest political commentator on earth, the people who benefited from Charlie Kirk's death. Well, I think he believes Jordan Peterson now.
This because she doesn't understand the radio existed before cell phones.
Homies were on the moon making phone calls before the time of cell phones. Like, hey, what's up, Prez?
She's now turned into a full-on flat earther because she has a grudge with science.
Because I don't know if the Earth is round or flat or an octagon or anything. Science is obviously a faith. Science, what it is actually, if you think about it, is a pagan faith.
Which basically means she doesn't believe in any hard evidence. Everything is based off her vibes.
I've just been around. I just know things because I've just been around.
Honestly, that is so relatable to me. I can't even explain it. I just know things because I've been around, because there are so many snares that I find myself in where I'm unable to articulate the point. I'm unable to.
This is why I don't believe. She's one of the most articulate human beings I've ever met in my life. I mean, she was so good at this, unless she's got fucking brain damage for having like 30 kids in a row. I mean, the way she speaks has never, articulating has never been a problem. Ever. So she's speaking to stupid people deliberately. She's grifting.
To articulate the natural reaction that I have when somebody tries to sell me garbage.
Like the Earth being round or dinosaurs existing. She thinks dinosaurs are fake and that they were given the media treatment.
And I was like, dinosaurs? That seems pretty fake and gay.
What's that even mean? Is she turned on by it? Is she gonna
brain damage? What? No, hormone damage. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just know things. I've been around.
touch flesh with the Dilophosaurus?
People are like, what do you mean? Of course, dinosaurs, it's all very real. The historians say so, the geologists say so, the scientists say so, there are fossils that say so. Tyrannosaurus Rex, they were definitely roaming the earth. Didn't you see Jurassic Park? It even got the media treatment.
Steven Spielberg is a Jew. Ben Shapiro calls Candace a window licker for baselessly accusing Erica Kirk of killing Charlie.
Candace Owens says, I don't know, but I know that...
Well, she's been around, like Andrew Tate.
...is retarded, and we are all more for having heard it.
If there is going to be one solitary person who convinces me, who has convinced me that the public is justified in looking into Erica Kirk, it is Ben Shapiro.
Why? Like, why? Because he called you a retard?
He's a Jew.
If there's one person on earth. Yeah, she knows she's talking to. She knows she's talking to an anti-Semitic audience. I hate fucking Jews, let's be honest. Why?
Okay. Didn't like Charlie. You're telling me he's
gay dinosaurs, Proc. Yeah, exactly.
just obsessed with defending the honor of his widow. No, he's fearful. He's fearful of something about Erica Kirk.
He's just asking.
She wasn't always like this. I swear to God. I swear to God, she wasn't always like this. I don't know what happened. She wasn't always like this.
You to stop accusing Charlie's freshly.
I mean, this is like people make fun of Alex Jones. This is Alex Jones on fucking steroids and cocaine.
Widowed wife of murder. This is turned into her running a cult. She can make any allegation against anyone and her viewers will just believe it. She baselessly claims Tim Pool's brother helped him fake a shooting at his office for clout. Tim Pool starts crashing out because Candace is just making stuff up.
Candace Owens is a evil scumbag.
She's comparing him to Jesse.
Yeah, he's not thinking Jordan Peterson's wrong now.
Smollett, who faked a hate crime against himself.
Tommy.
What?
I just got a message from the one and only Smaggle Daggle. You want me to read it out?
Sure, read it.
Okay. Okay. It's loading. Come on. Jeannie, just to let you know that Augie is talking about Tommy C right now on Kick. So.
Okay.
Thank you for the information, Smaggle.
I'll be on locale. I'll be on Locale Calf tomorrow.
Yeah, check it out.
Look, I mean,
it's
just to like, are they going over there and saying "fuck you"? Augie? They probably would. I'm not saying that. If you want to go do that, that's on fucking you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't think me and Augie have to fake it anymore. I think we did us both a favor. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to fake it. He doesn't particularly like me, and I've grown not to like him. I used to like him a lot.
He's a small person for this. A very small person who is also theatrical. Timothy
I think he knows that, too.
Smollett, who pretends every year like people are trying to kill him.
She's calling him a baby for being mad at false allegations.
What you are seeing right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen.
Candace claims to be doing an investigation, but really it's just endless allegations against people she doesn't like. It is destroying the right-wing political space. She's framing herself as a journalist, but she's not doing any research. She just comes up with new allegations. Make it your New Year's resolution, Candace. And New Year's resolutions fail for one reason. We try to remove the bad habit without replacing it.
Is anybody better at fucking what do you call it? Transitioning into commercial, Willie Mack?
That replacement. Fume is a flavored air.
Shut up with the fume. By the way, I'm still off of cigarettes completely, you know? And all vapes and all thing. This is This is it. Aren't you proud of me? You walked away.
She will make an allegation, base it entirely off of an unrelated
Humus out, Humus sucks. Does sound like bullshit.
thing she calls evidence, then determine that it's a fact because of her gut feeling or her common sense.
Again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. Common sense. Common sense, okay?
The First Lady of France is suing Candace for claiming she's secretly a trans man.
Brigitte Macron was born a dude named Jean-Michel Trogneau. And I just feel, I want you to know that. I want you to know that Brigitte Macron probably stands peeing up.
This is all based off of Candace Owens looking at
I'm gaining weight, though.
Brigitte's family photograph and determining that Brigitte must be lying about being the little girl. She's actually the boy on the left.
We're being told that Brigitte is this little girl in the lap of her mother sitting here in the front. But the public...
Whenever Candace says she's speaking for the public, she's just talking about her own made-up allegations.
Thought, wait a second, Brigitte looks...
Yeah, I thought this shit was funny at first, but now I'm thinking it's fucked up. I did, because I don't like the French president, but now, like, since, well, she turned on people I like.
More like that little boy on the far left. If I am guessing...
I thought the whole thing was funny at first. I was like, she's just a little crazy. She believes that shit.
What took place here.
But now I think what happened is, I think this rumor, I think they were putting people in jail in France for this shit, which is wrong too. That's a different story though. I think that, I think she's really good at picking up like conspiracy crap.
Listen, fuckhead.
And on the internet, what's being talked about kind of just beneath the surface and putting that in the mainstream and cashing in. If Trump hadn't got elected, she probably want to probably pull this trick. But now, like, gatekeeping is out of style.
Jean-Michel Trogneau took Brigitte Trogneau's identity at some point. It's very obvious he kind of becomes his sister. That's what...
Yeah, E.B. Alex Jones calling her out. He says she's crazy.
That's what seems to be the most logical conclusion based off of everything.
See, she's claiming that this little girl isn't Brigitte Macron. She actually died. No reason to think that. And the trans version of this boy took over her identity and became the future First Lady of France. Jean-Michel Trogneau is Brigitte's brother. He's 80 years old and he's still alive. This is all being interpreted from a single photo, but to Candace, that's enough to make it a fact.
I remember the first time that I saw that photo because that's actually what got me involved in the case. It was, for me, a matter of common sense. I just looked at the photo and the Daily Mail was trying to tell me that the little girl on the lap was young Brigitte, and I just looked over to the left of the photo and I said, no, I have two eyes. Obviously, I don't even know what the theory is, but that's clearly Brigitte.
It doesn't matter that Brigitte has kids. Candace has common sense and spiritual dreams.
Similarly, like I just said, had a vivid dream this week.
I was told that Brigitte didn't have children. She would be the only person involved in politics that didn't have kids. It's pretty common over here in Europe. What's her face? Merkel didn't have any kids.
Weekend, and Charlie.
I guess that's bullshit. God, I wish somebody would have told me that before I started telling everybody she had a penis.
Came to me and he told me
where are you,
he
Jeannie?
was betrayed.
Why didn't he just tell you who did it? Well, then she couldn't milk Charlie's death for another 6 months. The Macrons are suing Candace Owens for lying and defamation, but Candace says that they're only suing her because she's telling the truth.
This is just an intimidation tactic. They obviously have not answered any of our questions to put an end to this, which completely removes them from this claim that they're being so mentally anguished, but they can't just simply assert the truth.
Yes, people tend to get mad when somebody spreads lies about them to millions of people. But Candace isn't just stupid. She's acting maliciously. She lies to her audience constantly. She claims that she's welcoming the court case and that she's never going to try and dismiss it because she cares about the truth.
Everything that you've said for the past 20 minutes makes me think they'd be crazy to bring this to trial because that would allow you discovery.
I think they're banking on us dismissing it. I think one of two options.
What does that mean?
You can at first file to dismiss the case because you're going, hi, we have the First Amendment right. This is crazy. It's coming from Paris. I mean, like, why on earth would we honor this at all? Typically,
they're suing you in the States. That's how.
Scenario, a judge would dismiss this case because it's completely crazy.
Candace thinks if the First Lady of France wanted to prove that she was a woman, she would just post her nude photos online.
Clearly, they're not going to go through discovery, right? If you were going to go through discovery, you would have just published pictures a long time ago and put an end to all the rumors, right? Because then you're gonna have to give me proof.
So you're not going to try to have the case dismissed?
I certainly do not want to have the case dismissed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She's lying, though, because she's already filed a motion to dismiss it on the ground.
That's great. That's fantastic. I had nothing to do with Candace. I thought she had a penis just by looking at her, but now clearly that's not the case.
Free speech, and that defending her case in Delaware would cause her financial hardship. So not only does Candace not have evidence.
What? She had the balls with a lot of money she's pulling down? Talk about financial hardship? Unbelievable. What an evil woman. Candace has a penis. Yeah, maybe.
In Delaware would cause her financial hardship.
Well, she had kids too.
So not only does Candace not have evidence of her initial claim, but she's lying about being principled to her audience. And now that she's being held legally accountable, she's claiming it's...
You know what I think it was with her? I think she knows, like, we're in this, and I tell you, you could tie fucking CHUD, Destiny, all these fucking guys to it. All of them. We live in a team sport era. So you could sit there and look Tucker Carlson in the face, who I cannot believe took her seriously for a second. You could look Tucker Carlson in the face and say, we are going to see this through. We're not trying to drop it. Knowingly, that's a checkable lie. But also knowing that your fan base are going to carry you through any checkable lie. Wait, we thought Chud wanted to get to the truth of the Tom thing? You think it was about the victims? You think it was about moving up on YouTube? Oh. You think that Candace Owens wants to get to the truth, or you think she just wants to line her pockets? I think it's all over the place, in the lowest and the highest levels. Let's get fucking real. Where are you, Jeannie? Are you okay? We'll send her a message. You okay? I just wanted to watch this woman. I'm lonely.
My mic was fucked, I guess. I thought you could hear me.
No.
Because it seemed like you just
Now
acknowledged my
Now
fucking
I
I'm
can.
here. My screeches of I'm here. Yeah,
Probably.
fucking hell.
What'd you do? You mute
This is
mic? You mute your
retarded.
mic and forgot to unmute it?
No!
Why are you so mad? I don't know.
No, my mic has issues with the cord.
Oh, okay. Well,
My mic
you
has
should ask me
issues
for
with the
money. I
cord.
would have sent you money and fixed it. My
No,
God.
it's no,
Typical woman, yo. Everybody make fun of Jeannie because she's a woman.
No, because I'm exasperated because I had to fucking... I've been yelling, yes, I'm here, fucker.
Oh, I know. Why is it my fault?
No, I know. My rage is being
That's
shifted
too
onto
funny.
you.
That's too funny. That is funny. Funny.
Satan.
These people are satanic, right? That you can't beat me in the arena of truth and facts.
You don't know the truth because you have no facts.
Like that's what this lawsuit is. I'm going to impoverish.
Oh, by
you.
the way, all right. By the way, if you didn't know this, Mr. Hard conservative, I am done with Tucker Carlson. I am done with Megyn Kelly, and I'm certainly done with fucking Candace Owens. And I'm listening to Alex Jones.
Okay, buddy.
People are all fucking nuts. As soon as Trump got elected, they acted like they own the place, and they're bringing back all that Christian bullshit that I fucking couldn't stand when I was a kid. Oh, should have voted for the liberals. Oh, great. Then I get I get a different version of Christian bullshit. Just Stalinist. Great. Identity politics is the worst.
The truth.
In Candace's mind, the only proof she needs that she's right is somebody telling her she's wrong. This is how paper thin her investigations are. Her proof that the moon landing was fake is because of the heat and radiation from the Van Allen belt.
Okay, so there's a Van Allen belt. So we have never gone beyond that belt, right? There's been no human that's gone beyond that belt since the moon landings, allegedly. And not even Elon Musk, when they go out to space, they have to stay, like there is a space station, but like once you get 200 miles out, you hit the Van Allen belt, which has an incredible amount of radiation. NASA has said, like, in order for us to get through it, we'd have to have cement blocks around someone.
NASA has never said that. She made that up. Also, the Van Allen belt was discovered by an astrophysicist named James Van Allen. He determined you could just fly.
Really? How many only listens to Cybersmith? Who's Cybersmith? Roger Bot. Thanks so much.
Fly through weaker regions of it, as long as you were going.
Who's Cybersmith? You're right, Gene.
I have no clue. I've never heard of
Going
that.
fast enough. NASA did this 6 times. So the discovery that she's basing her conspiracy off of was disproven by the same guy who discovered.
Did I hear what happened to Miami? What happened to Miami? Something bad?
Yes.
Oh, hold on a second.
No, it's just clavicular Andrew Tate. A bunch of people met up and they played Heil Hitler in the song by Kanye. In
with Andrew Tate had something to do with it. The Andrew Tate. Why did fucking retards?
What?
Candace, gets made fun of by Bill Maher on Twitter, and for her that's proof enough that she's right about the moon landing being fake.
And then what's interesting is like Bill Maher made fun of me for this like a little tweet that I said that I don't know, the moon landing just seems weird. And whenever the media like tries to make you feel like you're stupid, that's usually for me like the first breadcrumb that like you're onto something.
Bill Maher made
That's brilliant. That's a brilliant way to think. Somebody goofed on me, therefore I must be right.
fun of her, and that's all she needs to confirm that space is fake. Biggest podcaster in the world, by the way. Candace thinks dinosaurs are fake because she hasn't found any bones while walking around her neighborhood suburb.
And it is the case that dinosaur bones, for whatever reason, are always just found by the paleontologists. Like, it's not like you and me walking.
I mean, she's got to be kidding. She's got to be kidding. There's no way. How can she be this articulate?
She's just speaking some like whack shit.
Gotta be bullshit. Because that's a statement of a stupid person. I don't think she's stupid. Well, she did get in bed with Andy Worski at one point. Well, not literally, but get in bed on YouTube. Dinosaurs are fake. Why did they put some in New Jersey? Good point.
Walking outside, I'm like, hey, a dinosaur bone. And, or by somebody who's related to a paleontologist. It's very strange.
You know, the thing with this is not a new thing. The thing with the dinosaurs being fake is an extremist Christian view. And the reason for that is the problem with the dinosaurs is it contradicts some creationist bullshit. You know, God never mentioned the dinosaurs for some reason. Just forgot to let them know. He created, you know, man and woman and whatever, and forgot to mention dinosaurs.
Yes, that does happen. Just Google it. A rancher in Montana found record-setting dinosaur teeth. So Candace makes a claim, gets proven wrong, and then she just says that dinosaurs are an anti-Christ conspiracy.
Yeah.
And claims she wins the argument.
Then, because I got into and very much...
I mean, how could I ever take Tucker Carlson seriously again? All right, I am not at all saying that Tucker Carlson can't platform or anybody else, right? But I don't have to listen to you anymore after you platform somebody. I was like, you know, I'm done. I can do that myself. You want to listen to Tucker? Go ahead. Hell, I might change my mind in a month if there's I heard something's really good over there. But I can't take any of these people seriously.
Subscribe and believe and know to be true that there is a Christ.
And no, I'm not pivoting left. I'm not pulling a fucking Destiny Rittenhouse or a Chud Minneapolis. I'm done with these people.
Conspiracy that's happening right now, which is the intentional removal of Christ because they want people not to believe in God, but instead to believe in humans.
Candace then brings on her conservative gay friend, and he says that finding out dinosaurs was fake was almost as traumatizing as when he was touched as a child.
She's part of this.
You don't know what it took for me to let go of dinosaurs, and it took me
He's a fucking professional troll too.
I know.
It took me years to let go of dinosaurs.
But dinosaurs is hard for
Like,
guys.
Jurassic Park is like
I know.
it is the aside from
oh my god.
Okay, though.
Aside from getting raped, it is the like seminal moment of my childhood.
What the hell is going on? The word seminal means strongly influencing later developments or relating to semen. This man is trauma dumping his childhood, but coding it behind dinosaurs being fake.
Semen.
That was such.
Remember when Milo wasn't crazy and he wasn't coked out all the time? Remember when he was fun? I do.
Yeah.
It was a decade ago. Long time.
Him on the Drunken Peasants. Yeah, him on the Drunken Peasants.
Oh God, that's what got him nailed. Remember that? That's what they got him on. That's what they got him on. That's when he. Here's my theory. It's always been my theory. He goes on Drunken Peasant. He what do you call that when he steals somebody's work? In college, you get in trouble for it. He plagiarizes George Takei's story that he told to Howard Stern in the 90s. Right? Some right-wing operative that was anti-Trump recorded it and then fucking nailed him for being like passive of it. Well, all he said was, I mean, this is George Takei's story, that he got involved with a camp counselor. And the way it was framed was that he was permissive of that kind of stuff, right? It gets a lot deeper than that. I'm not going into it because I can't go into it because the same thing is going to happen to me and happen to him. I'm going to say I'm permissive of it. But I often think that because I remember when I heard the story, it sounded like with George Takei, it almost identical to what George Takei
You actually
told,
don't need to interact with real
Howard
people
Stern
ever.
years ago. Look, man, she's crazy. My heart
Teddy
longs for Candace
donated
Owens. I will disavow
$5.
existence of Down
Look,
syndrome if
man,
you want
yeah,
me to.
she's crazy, but my heart still longs for Candace Owens. I will disavow the existence of dinosaurs if she wants me to.
I think she's cute too. People think do you think it makes me weird that I think Candace Owens is attractive? Does that make me weird? Are you like?
No, I understand it, but I'm not like it's just like an.
You're not into black chicks.
A
I do. I think she's pretty.
Penetrating.
Dude, just please stop.
Penetrating thing for me. Jurassic Park and dinosaurs.
I don't think this guy's just talking about dinosaurs. She chews on glue sticks like candy bars, and her logic isn't any more
I think she's trolling.
thought out when she's covering Charlie Kirk's murder.
You know what he did? You know what he did, which was the coolest fucking thing ever of Milo? He woke up one day and he's the gayest guy on the planet. He said, I'm not gay anymore.
Yeah.
And he took his wedding ring when he got gay married, and he said it was called it his sodomy ring, and he threw it in the ocean. It's one of the funniest things I ever saw. The fucking sodomy ring. And he threw it like a homo, you know. Check the Cybersmith human pet guy. Well, do I want to check that? All right, I gotta let's see this shit.
Video Tom. It does say Video Tom.
Essay video. Oh, essay. The human pet guy. Who's the human pet guy? Try to bother you midstream, but Cybersmith is.
I think it's a Discord name or something. I don't know.
All right, I'll accept your DM. I'll check it later.
Sticks like candy bars, and her logic is.
I'm not checking it now. I'm not doing that now. I gotta fucking review that shit first. Well, I know I was gonna click on it. It's gonna be a big dick.
Well, yeah.
What? Sorry.
You can have me reviewed as well.
I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it now. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
If he said Tom video, so I don't know if it's a video on Tom or if Tom's just released something.
Oh, really? Wait a minute. How are we trying to find him?
That's what That's what the fucking donation said.
He just sent me a video about some locale.
Oh, covering it?
That Jaffe makes fun of, yeah. That's it. Jaffe's one of the hosts on a show called Locale Crypt. Jaffe's also.
Yeah, no, I know who Jaffe.
Oh, Jaffe, yeah. You're talking. Okay, you know, Jaffe's also the creator of Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal and God of War.
Yeah,
and he's a left-wing kook. He's absolutely kooky, you know. But actually, some of you lefties actually might like him. They call him. So why do you call Trump a Nazi? And he's like, because he's a Nazi. So you know where he stands. You know, not my cup of tea, but. I admire the brash answer. The brash answer.
Isn't any more thought out when she's covering Charlie Kirk's murder.
I'm a cross-dressed man and I'm here to dance. I got an intro, I'm stuck in my boot cut pants.
Candace thinks Charlie Kirk was a time traveler.
The first thing that I want to remind you guys is exactly what I said at the top of the show. It is an absolute fact that Charlie Kirk thought that he was a time traveler. He told me he was a time traveler repeatedly. I said to him.
All right, so she didn't say he was a time traveler. She said Charlie Kirk thought he was. It's so funny.
Him in response.
Maybe he's drunk one night. He's like, maybe I'm a time traveler. And she's like, I don't know.
That I didn't feel the same way and that I thought I was from another planet.
Absolute
that I was an
fact.
alien.
Really?
My entire life. Just do not get it here.
Other times she talks about him like he's an X-Men. He'd go for a run and the street lights would flicker.
And a lot of weird things used to happen to Charlie. He would go on runs. I think I told you guys this after sundown. And when he was running, street lights would go out. Like it was like he was a burst of energy. Like he was a lightning bolt or something.
1.1 million
You actually
views, by
don't
the
need
way.
to
The
interact
only
with
reason
real
she thinks
people
Turning
ever.
Point was in on Charlie's murder is because there
Teddy
wasn't enough
donated
blood when Charlie was
$5.
shot, which is
I
just
made an
insane if
amazing
you've seen the
song
video.
about
Then
Mrs.
it kind of
Candace
occurred to me
Owens
that
and
what I
very
shared
passionate
was
about
a bigger
this
deal than I had
topic.
imagined by saying that I didn't see any blood. And that is a fact. I did not see any blood. In fact, the only blood that I did see at all, I'm talking about blood on the back, was on Charlie's hand, on Charlie's left hand.
The basis of this conspiracy is that there was no exit wound, which a 30-06 round should leave, and that people saying otherwise are covering up the truth.
People were asking questions like, hey, how is that possible? How was there nothing in the back? If this is the gun that was used. Andrew Colvett tweeted this. I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of an exit wound with Charlie. The fact that there wasn't an exit wound is probably another miracle.
One, the bullet was found in Charlie, so I don't even know how the round can be disputed.
Was it really? I thought it went through. Looked.
Two, MLK was killed by the exact same round, and the bullet was found in him
Oh, yeah,
too.
fucking most horrible thing. One of the most horrible things I've ever seen. How would him? What is that?
Yeah, I can second that.
Oh, so.
She claims that Turning Point USA, Charlie's own company, is weaponizing Faith to manipulate their audience to cover up
weaponizing Faith. Oh, Jesus.
that they actually killed them.
The statement objectively feels to
You know the thing is about, like fucking Megyn Kelly and Tucker Carlson? They should be embarrassed. I mean, I'm not, they can interview who they want. I'm not going to say they don't. But aren't you a little embarrassed? This is ridiculous. This is nuts. It's also hurting your own cause. Well, but she hates Jews like me.
Like the manipulation of a Christian audience, right? They know Charlie's audience is Christian. And therefore, what they're selling to us.
Oh, he's doing this pot kettle. I don't mean to say this, and I'm not saying about skin color. Black.
Is you should believe. You're a believer, right? As a Christian, you believe in miracles, right? Like you believe in Christ and the miracles that Jesus performed, right?
Candace, we just watched you use faith to manipulate your audience into saying dinosaurs in space are fake, but now she's taking a stand.
Well, then you should just believe this.
Okay.
There's something about that I don't like.
But Candace manipulates her audience with faith all the time. She's talking about how Charlie is reaching out.
Do you think I'm fair with people with faith? I think I'm pretty fair. I like to think so. I don't come off like one of these people.
100%.
I don't look down on people that are faith. I realize it's part of the human condition, and I actually I'm an atheist that believes that faith will be fulfilled, regardless of what atheist you are. I think it just comes up in another type of way. I've seen it with sports worship, political worship, personal worship, material worship. It will be fulfilled. It has to be fulfilled. It's part of I think it's human nature. So knowing that, how can I resent people? I also don't believe faith that fucking causes all the world's ills. I just want the option to stay away from it.
Out to her in her dream. She's posting.
But if you're into that, man, and it gets you going, I know it helps a lot of people like my mom. I think she's a better person because of it, but it never worked for me.
On Instagram to pray to God to help her expose the cover-up. Then she suddenly gets a tip in her inbox, and it's another anonymous man, this time in the military, and he's gonna blow this case wide open. She says, I genuinely can't see this as anything other than an immediately answered prayer. So what is this tip? Nothing. She speaks as if there's proof, but she shows nothing. She's just making it up.
What I'm about to tell you guys today is going to positively blow your mind. I just cannot see how this would lead to anything other than a full confession from the government about the military's involvement in his assassination, but I'm just going to deliver the facts and see where they land.
Boy, I just checked my phone. Boy, I'm all over the fucking place. Holy Christmas. Good.
She doesn't have any facts. She just talked to some random guy who's claiming he saw high-ranking officers at a fort planning Charlie Kirk's murder. And the best part is he gets all the ranks wrong.
And he sees two guys, and he's pretty impressed. He's like, whoa, these are...
Oh, shit. Somebody sent me something. Hold on a second. What was it? Was that you? What's the matter?
Heil Hitler.
Stop it, Jeannie.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
Again, military terms.
Who did that to you? Lynn.
Line of fire.
E4, E5.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he always does that.
He does.
He tell me that means that they're lieutenant colonels. He sees about 12 lieutenant.
That's illegal in Germany. You get me in a lot of trouble.
Colonels. He tells me you do not see that many people.
I was
that
quoting
many
a song.
Yeah, that's true.
E5s, E6s.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit. This is important. Actually, it isn't, but
about 12 lieutenant colonels. He tells me you do not see that many people, that many E4s, E5s, E6s. Please, military guys, forgive me for me not knowing what the proper vernacular. But he just goes, well, what's going on? He's like, you don't see this unless you're at the Pentagon or you're at the White House. You just don't see this many high up the food chain lieutenant colonels.
But like her own comments point out, if the source says E4 to E6 and the words lieutenant colonel in the same breath, he's full of shit. Ex-military vets will never get those acronyms mixed up, ever. If you talk to anyone in the military, they will quickly point out how E4s and E5s are not high-ranking
I could attest to that.
lieutenant colonels. I talked to Tommy C. and he
said, I will.
that was his rank. So what is an E4, E5, E6?
I was an E4. I have an it's
Jam
Jam
shield.
Shield as it's called. You've been in the military long enough not to be an NCO, but also long enough to learn how to avoid a lot of responsibilities. Which I was really good at. If you're a private, you kind of get in traps and get called to duties. If you're E4, you kind of know how to sham. So I think the criticism is viable. I think it's also just as likely she misspoke. But you would think if you're going to accuse the military of something this serious, like an assassination of a U.S. citizen, that you might have all your ducks in a row and understand what an enlisted person is. Bro, I had to wear. Of course, I had to wear the hat. I thought it was a good idea. Also, I got to.
Get that drip on.
Well, here's another thing. I'll tell you why I did it. You want to hear, guys? You want to hear why I wore the hat? All right. We're trying to push combat tested gaming, right? And there's a female troop in the VFW that I'm with. That I'm like 10 years older than her, but she's like the closest to my age, right? Well, some of the guys are, I don't know. No, they're all older than me. Okay, so they're pushing. A lot of guys are like in mid to late 50s, and I'm almost about to turn 50. So, what my move was, I was going to put on the VFW thing, to support combat tested gaming, which Willie agreed to do, so I can go to the VFW and say, "Hey, look, I'm contributing. This is 64K video." You know, and what an officer is. Clearly, she didn't know that. There's no way to know if her source didn't know that.
This was her proof. She clearly didn't even try to fact check it before going live. She's using this to say that the government needs to admit that they're complicit in Charlie Kirk's murder. But what we can prove is that Candace's source from God, Mitch Snow, is insane. It's basically just Candace throwing names at Mitch and then Mitch claiming he saw them at the fort plotting Charlie's murder. She's like, what?
All right. I'm going to say something. I did say it really quickly. I just want to go over this real quick. I think it's entirely possible that Candace meant an 04. Which would be what? I forgot how I got to do it in my head. First, let's see, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel. So, okay, that's a 5, though. So, light colonel would be 5 after major. Oh, that'd be an 05. You said 04? Well, yeah, 04 is only a major. Yeah, first lieutenant, second lieutenant, captain, major. Could be. I guess that's what you're talking about.
What percentage did you see Charlie Kirk's head of security there?
You had to put it at a percentage that you were looking at Brian Harpole. What percentage would you put it at?
95.
95%. Okay.
95 to 99.
Candace asked her, did you see Erica Kirk? Mitch starts nodding.
If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erica Kirk, what percentage would you put that at?
Those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%. I can't imagine somebody else. There's a picture of Erica Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before.
Candace just starts showing Mitch congressmen, and he's like, yep, that one was there.
We did look through some congressmen, and I didn't tell you where they were congressmen from, but there is one that you thought looked familiar. And I am going to show that picture of him now. Mark Amoti from Las Vegas, and you thought that this could potentially be the congressman that you saw on the 9th?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe it's just so out there, and maybe it's not doing that much damage because it's coming from Candace Owens. How do you not sue the fucking pants off of somebody for this?
Yeah, that's the one that walked closest to me.
That's the one that walked closest to you.
That's 95. I'm absolutely, after I've looked at it, that was definitely the guy.
Oh, that guy? Yep. Seen him before, no doubt about it.
Yeah, this interview sounds like Null interviewing those girls last night.
Except Congressman Amadei was not there. He responded to Candace, posting a tweet showing that he was at
I laugh at my own jokes. I'm a jerk off.
Committee here. Candace then immediately goes live calling
Hey, Tommy,
Mark
long time no
Amadei
see. You're looking vigorous. Actually, I'm fat. I quit smoking, though.
liar without even watching
No smoke.
the evidence he posted.
For 12 hours locked into this meeting. And so there I am. There's my alibi. Well, very quickly, the interneted. and realized that actually he missed 2 of the roll calls that happened in the morning and that he was present in the evening or late afternoon. We are still working to verify that.
What do you mean you're still verifying that? He then admits 2 weeks later that she wrongly accused him.
Then Mark Amadei came out and he had dropped a YouTube video of a live stream of him on a committee. This was a 12-hour House committee video. We certainly did not have the time to parse through it in our last episode.
We had time to accuse him of fucking murder.
Last year.
Why would you report that he was there without verifying?
I did, of course, make that a priority during break. I did go through that 12-hour footage. And I would like to now state unequivocally that I think his story checks out.
Incredible journalism. You'd think this would lead to Candace no longer trusting Mitch's word, but
here's the scarier part, Willie. Do you think that should have ended her? And that's the thing. We don't live in that environment anymore. That used to finish you. And by the way, this happened in mainstream media too. I mean, how many things they get wrong about Trump and COVID and all that other shit? That used to end you. That was, you're done. You're done. You're done. Remember Dan Rather? He put some bullshit story about George Bush, like avoiding the draft. Yeah. It was it. One of the most celebrated reporters. He fought it, but he ended up getting shit canned.
No. Mitch then changes his statement from, I saw Brian Harpool, Charlie Kirk's head of security there, to I actually saw a Daily Wire employee named Cabot Phillips. These 2 people look nothing alike.
I sent him the picture of Cabot Phillips, and he says, yes, that's the person I remember.
Can you imagine being one of these people and just looking at her, and maybe even knowing her when she was normal and watching this. It's got to be jaw-dropping. Jaw-dropping.
Being at the base. Now I'm like, that would be totally crazy.
Yeah, because this guy's obviously lying. A lady asked Candace point blank if Erica Kirk posted proof that she was at home with her kids. Would Candace accept that?
I wonder if say, Erica does provide something, are people going to be, are they going to accept that from her?
I would, and I would end it. Like that's like, my goal is not to look stupid, right? So like, if she gives me like an alibi and she's like, here's where I was, like, why would I not just instantly be like,
I met Willie Mack in the Keemstar Show Discord once. Some guy was constantly saying "fuck Willie Mack" for no reason, or whatever. The entire Discord just said it. Apparently, it was me.
hey, here, like it wasn't her.
So Erica posts pictures proving she was with her kids on September 9th at 8:33 a.m.
Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of goals, yeah, no, we didn't hit fucking one of them. Got a lot of donos. People give me the direct donos. I'd rather have that. Anyways. All right, get back to this shit.
Yeah. Candace then claims, well, she could have been at the fort the night before, so it's not a good alibi. The fact is, most people don't have proof of where they were every hour of every day, but even when they do, Candace calls them a liar. Cabot Phillips posts footage of him in Nashville and pictures of him buying balloons on the 8th and 9th. Candace then says that's not good enough because he can fake his metadata, so she demands he text him the photo. He does do that, shows that he texted it to Candace, and Candace never acknowledges it.
This is the end of anybody. We live in a new age, man.
Mark my words, she's going to get sued. Cabot works for Ben Shapiro, so she just starts saying that Israel's a part of this.
Definitely starting to think.
Chris Rock rolled this joke after 9/11 that I thought was pretty funny. And no, actually, you know, I find it funny now because I found it. Oh, wow. Teddy. Sometimes I think she has gone too far and I can't support her, but then I see her smile and I remember why I do what I do. Teddy. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Right?
If we keep getting, will we still stick to the goal? Like, even if that was met, so we'll count these as 2?
Yeah, but I'm not checking it now.
They got to be 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want, sounds like you want to do it, so we'll probably end up doing it anyway. But yeah, I can fix her. Yeah, sure. We'll have some drinks.
Ben Shapiro, so she just starts saying that Israel's a part of this.
Give her a reason to call me a drunk.
Really starting to think in a major way that Israel's got something to do with killing Charlie Kirk. It leads you to Israel. It just does, okay? There's no question. That's why they were panicking about the Egyptian planes. Fort Huachuca is involved in lawsuits and sworn affidavits regarding 9/11. I just sense that there's something there. Because Ben is coming undone, and he only comes undone about one topic, and that is Israel.
Again, Candace's proof that she's right about things is that people are telling her that she's wrong. She can never be wrong then. She's holding up Charlie Kirk's corpse like a shield.
In many ways, I see everything that Charlie wanted. I understand that he knew he was going to die, And I understand that it has to be me that defends him and exposes this entire matrix to the world.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Now, let's not forget, too, and this is, by the way, this is on both the left and the right and the crazies. Erica Kirk has to be the most challenged widow in history because she was a widow. I'm not saying she shouldn't be challenged on her political views or anything like that, all right? But she's been challenged because she's a widow. Was there another way? Did anybody ever say to Jackie O she didn't, like, you know, she didn't hold fucking JFK's brains incorrectly? I mean, this woman who watched her parents her husband get slaughtered like a fucking deer in front of her kids. She must be one tough bitch because, I mean, I think that would crack most people, right? Am I crazy with I mean, the left hates her because she didn't fucking tap out. And Candace Owen is convinced the right that she had something to do with the murder. I mean, I can't imagine. I really can't imagine that. And they had sparklers at her, the memorial, not the funeral, the memorial. And they said, you know, she was like Stone Cold Steve Austin or something. Like, I've never seen anybody criticize like this for the act that they didn't commit of losing their husband. It's really, it's mind blowing.
About the logic,
it's like comical. It's not comical because it's disgusting and gross. I mean, if any of you guys have seen the Charlie Kirk murder video, it doesn't get too much worse. Even John Carrick, who's a CIA guy, this is one of the worst things he ever saw. That motherfucker probably killed people up close. You know? And you could sit there and, you know, say, fuck all that. And yeah, it's amazing.
Here, Eric.
I really, you know, it makes me think of the Kennedys, like not my favorite group of people on earth. But, you know, with the Zapruder film running around forever, I must have been awful to watch, you know, whatever JFK was or he wasn't. Whether you think he was good or he's bad or anything. But, I mean, that was somebody's dad, you know. Somebody's husband, somebody's fucking, you know, somebody's everything when they're a baby.
And Cabot need unobtainable proof that they weren't at this fort. Meanwhile, Mitch needs zero proof to accuse them of being there. Remember, Candace's source from God, Mitch, is supposed to be airtight.
I'm trying to empathize with Erica. I'm not trying to bring you all down, but
right, he's supposed to get a confession from the federal government.
I just cannot see how this would lead to anything other than a full confession from the government about the military's involvement in his assassination.
Well, he's the most unreliable narrator ever. He's been caught making up stories about his ex-wife, locking him in the garage and breaking all of his bones.
Lures me to the garage that she pre-set up to be like a little prison. You know, she broke the garage doors. Hoarded stuff was stacked against the windows and the other doors. So
it was the guy that saw the E4s in one place.
Hit me with a hammer and
ouch.
You know, break my thumbs, my feet, back of my skull.
His wife is making the dog.
His wife. It's like Misery, right? What did that mean? Yeah, it's like Misery, right?
Good God.
Gave it the hobbling or what it was called.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, I was hearing
E4 Mafia strikes again. Exactly. Oh, you know that. You know the E4 Mafia. I'm a proud member, man.
My son cried. I was worried about.
Yeah, it's like the E4. That's so funny. Like E4 Mafia. Like there's a saying in the military called the E4 Mafia. See, the thing is, you're not an NCO, but you've been in the military for a minute, so you know how to sham. And they call it, and the rank. Here, I'll show you what the rank looks like. Hang on.
Yeah, E4, rank is E4. Yeah.
Yeah. E4. I just want to show I would show the audience too. Rank E4 Mafia, it auto completed. Right. Yeah, I'll show you right here. It's like this is the E4 rank. We call it the Sham Shield, right? The next rank is Corporal, which is also E4, right? But you're an NCO, a Corporal.
Yeah.
They only use the Corporals. There is some exceptions in the infantry because the E5s need guys to send out their fucking because everything goes downhill. That's the way it works, right? Most, like, if you're non-combat like me, you get this. If you're combat, you get that. But there are exceptions. Like if you really need, if the E5s are busy and they need a guy that can, because once you're an NCO, you can't really be fucked with. and they need a guy to order around the junior soldiers, which is these ranks, they'll throw two stripes on you. I knew a guy in the motor pool that had it. So E4 Mafia is like a bunch of guys that get together and they figure out how not to do shit. Yeah, I got really good at it, let me tell you.
Him, having her maul him with the dogs again, and
ouch.
She'd done that multiple times. He had been hurt really bad.
But you see, when he walked outside, the cops were already there. He got set up.
As I walked outside, trying to just get away from her or drag her towards me so she was not, my son doesn't get hurt. I saw there was already cops there.
But this entire encounter was videotaped by his wife. He made up everything. He's hitting
so
her car
great.
with a hammer because she gave her cousin the keys.
Touch that Mustang.
I'm not the only fat bedridden.
Stop it!
Touched it.
Do not hit my Mustang.
Videotape me all you.
Oh, I killed him. My parents have a '68 Mustang, you know that? Because my stepmom's
Oh wow.
father, yeah, convertible too. My stepmom's father, yeah, my dad would like if I was really good, he'd pick my girlfriend up in it. He wouldn't let me drive it. I never got to drive it, but yeah, terrible car. What are you talking about, man? It got so much attention. Yeah, so I'm like very partial to Mustangs. June 25th, 2016, 10 years ago.
You want? You're ruining our relationship.
Oh, he's probably about my age there. Oh God, I'm gonna look like him soon.
Because you gave your keys to your cousin.
I didn't give my keys to
So
anybody.
what's that got to do with fucking hitting the Mustang?
Hey, Mitch, where's all your broken bones? And I thought she was the one with the hammer.
Yeah,
He's
right.
completely fine. He's being the aggressive one.
I can defend myself all I want because you're being insane.
You want to video record shit?
You want to threaten to hit my car with a hammer? God damn it!
Yeah, you shouldn't have fucking.
Marriage over, Mitch. Goodbye.
She then runs
Marriage over, bitch.
inside. You could hear the kid. It doesn't sound like he's being mauled by a dog.
Poor thing.
This ended up going to court and Mitch was found guilty of a gross misdemeanor. He was arrested the same day of the incident. People are posting this showing that Mitch is an unreliable narrator and Candace is writing it off like it's fine. Tweeting Operation
Actually, this doesn't make
Mitch seems
this
to have-
actually doesn't make him an unreliable narrator. Even though he probably is. Just makes him fucking crazy.
backfired rather spectacularly. In what world did it backfire? It actually does prove that this guy is constantly lying. Candace just goes on stream
That's true.
saying
Not
that
credible.
she doesn't care and the
Why didn't I think of that?
criticism is stupid.
Talking about his like ex-wives. I was like, I don't care about any of this. And I said to Ian, this seems to me like they're trying to distract me with stupid stuff.
And then, like clockwork, Mitch is tweeting a detailed breakdown of the Zodiac Killer's life, and then ends it by revealing that the Zodiac Killer was his dad. He was my dad. I could provide DNA samples if it helped.
It doesn't help because they never found him, fuckface.
So Candace goes from saying Mitch was her answer from God.
I went
Oh, I guess maybe the letter he licked, and that didn't work either.
to church and I prayed and I said, give me something. And it was the first email, just like I said to you. I mean, what did I call?
God gave you this dope?
4 minutes after the email was sent, I was just like, hey, maybe this is it. And I can't help but to see God in that and not, God as in people being trained in intelligence to make us think that everything is holy, but rather truly I saw God in that. It's stunning. It's hard not to see God in something like that happening in that order. You have an ally in me, and I hope you see that I am a fighter. And when I see good people and bad things happen to them, I will fight. And same for the people
I don't know. It seems like a shit to me. Call me crazy.
that watch this podcast. They are fighters as well. So, and they've had my back, and they will have your back. I promise you that.
She then raised 150 grand for him on Give, Send, Go.
Oh,
He raised
no.
150,000.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the wrong guy. I think he deserves that money. What do you think? Women are bitches. What do you think, Jeannie?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
$1 for a domestic abuser. But now that Candace is being questioned in Twitter space, she backpedals to, guys, I was never accusing anyone of being at Fort Huachuca, but the fact that you are questioning me makes me believe it even more.
It was sort of one episode. I didn't exactly
I love that trick.
dedicate a whole series to it. The reaction has been so almost like violently obsessed that the public is now going, oh, okay, well, it feels like there's something here. I think that's just sort of our natural instinct.
Candace gets pressed on this.
What does that prove? What is the accusation? Because what it sounds like, and I mean, what the insinuation obviously is that this was a planning meeting for the assassination, and the people there had pre-knowledge of the assassination and were therefore in on it. So I think that if you...
No, it's not what she's saying. She's going to pull a CHUD here.
You are making that accusation, which in effect you are, right? You're in effect saying, okay, Erica Kirk and, the head of TPUSA security were at this pre-assassination planning meeting.
Erica was there. Mitch's never said Erica was at that meeting.
Yes, he
did.
There's a picture of Erica Kirk with a ponytail. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before.
But he said so, not me. That's the hair splitting game. He said it, not me.
Say it. Mitch said it. She just said that Mitch was from God and that she is a conduit.
I struggled with my own soul going, I'm turning my back on him because I'm
so glad I don't have a soul.
Afraid of backlash for allowing him to tell the truth. And my soul was in conflict. And I decided that, you know what, this is not my platform, okay? I genuinely believe this is God's platform. I am a conduit. I don't know why you have this luck in life. I really don't. I don't know why these things happen to you or why they happen to me. But I know that my prayer was very intentional that night, that I received that email.
And that's another thing. I've never said Erica was at the meeting. Mitch has never said Erica was at that meeting.
You had to put it at a percentage that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erica Kirk. What percentage would you put that at?
That's 95 to 99%. I can't imagine somebody else.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
All of her top comments seem to think Erica was at the meeting. That's clearly what they were both saying. So this guy just starts roasting Candace and she runs from him.
You're saying Erica Kirk was there, but not actually there on the day, but in the area, but not because of the assassination meeting. But it's like, okay, clearly the insinuation is that these people had something to do with the assassination, and you can make that claim or not, or pretend that you are, or pretend that you're not, but you obviously are. But that's all. I don't really care about any of that.
Thanks,
Harrison. But you have to.
Thank you. Let's give somebody. I think just because you say something clearly and obviously and clearly doesn't make it clear or obvious.
That's literally been your entire investigation.
It's a gut thing, okay? I don't know, but I know. I don't know, but I know. Again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. Common sense.
She wasn't like this.
Common sense, okay? I just sense that there's something there. I just know things because I've been around, because there are so many scenarios that I find myself in where I'm unable to articulate the point. That, to me, feels really fake and gay. I can't articulate it when somebody explains to me, well, the moon landings definitely happened.
You know what's worse? I'll show you something else, Jeannie. I'm not going to... The views are already in.
What?
Look at this shit. The views drop off. Less people care. Now he knew it was going to be more difficult to do something and pivot or anything or something like that. But he's like me. He's going to do what he likes. He got really interested in this and did it anyway. When he could probably just made another Hassan video and then guaranteed 100K. But he did that. But yeah, and I don't think it's dropping off because of him. I think it's dropping off unless of course I guess he makes another video and that goes down and it's on, but it's dropping off because of her. It's wild. Yeah, the show's trying to drop off. Okay, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe everybody knows she's nuts, and it's like I don't need to hear it from Willie. I don't know. Maybe because she's not like, all right, she's a YouTuber, but she's not like a YouTuber, like or not like adjacent to Hassan or Destiny or anything like that. No.
This and the firmament, and they could get, and I'm just like, no, I don't know. Instinctually, it just doesn't register to me. It just feels like that is a lie.
When Candace
because Willie's thumbnails are super ugly.
shakes her head, it sounds
I'll tell him that. It's funny.
Like maracas. Even Alex Jones is memeing Candace for how ridiculous her conspiracy theories are.
This is the greatest. This is almost good at starting a big fucking sweeping uproar and then get called sweeping by KIWI Farms. It's almost as funny.
According to a source I had, having a big meeting about how Candace Owens is really a man, and that's why there's such a fight between him and Erica Kirk, is because 5 months ago, before Charlie got killed, Candace, also known as Big Mike Jr., got Erica Kirk pregnant.
Yo, true. Look at that bulge.
That's quite big.
Come on, baby, give it to me.
At the end of the day, Candace Owens' investigation isn't an investigation at all because it's never supposed to come to a conclusion. She doesn't want the investigation to end. She is averaging 129,000 viewers a stream. She's making millions. Now, this is hilarious because she's got every other conservative pundit panicking. Erica and Turning Point are getting dissected. Every time she smiles, people think it's proof she killed Charlie. She's insinuating that Alex Jones is bought by Turning Point because he asked them if Brian Harpool was at the fort and received plane tickets showing he wasn't.
You guys would later see those flights.
You think his thumbnails are cool? Well, fight in the chat over it, all you.
Because Alex Jones then mysteriously has these flights.
She thinks it's suspicious because anyone who disagrees with her or fact checks her is suspicious. Candace Owens is claiming that Ben Shapiro would only call him out because he's bought by Israel.
When Candace Owens says, I don't know, but I know, that is retarded. And we are all more retarded for having heard it.
Well, Ben, when it comes to you and having worked with you, I just know you describe yourself as a Talmudic Jew, and I've learned what's in that Talmud, and I encourage other people at home to learn what is in that Talmud so that you know what Ben thinks of you, because he doesn't just hate me, he hates you too, white men.
The fucking bullshit.
He hates all black people.
Well, that solves that. Tim Pool calls it out. He claimed he faked his shooting even though his staff and third-party journalists back it up. But Tim Pool isn't Jewish, so she opts for calling him a woman instead.
First and foremost, what you are seeing right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys.
You literally have a penis. We live in an era where people don't care about the truth. They say they have common sense, but really they have none. The idea that people are just hanging out in the lobby of a fort discussing how they're gonna murder Charlie Kirk is ridiculous. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's just out in the lobby.
Oh, who's that? Who's that sexy man? Huh?
Ooh, yeah.
Sexy man.
Who is
like
that?
Military base that this guy walked into.
It doesn't make any sense. They're planning the assassination of a U.S. citizen. The only way that would happen is you would have rogue officers doing something like that. This is something that would probably be done as a circle as possible. If you were going to do something like this, you probably wouldn't put on your uniform. That's what I would think. I figure you'd probably go to a bar and just say, we're going to whack this guy. I mean, that's like, why not? Like, let's drop the whole military facade. We're not soldiers anymore. We're murderers.
But no, they let Mitch see this meeting, whose dad is the Zodiac.
Yeah, like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, I've never been a part of a murder in the military. Okay, I just, yeah, I know. It's like I didn't even serve. I can't imagine of something of this magnitude that they would get in a meeting and actually get fucking dressed for it. It's murder. You don't need to make it official. I can't imagine they would go anywhere near Fort Huachuca. Well, the fucking spies are. Somebody could snitch on them. You know? So the intelligent guys are. So every one of those intelligence guys is no good? How can they trust all those guys to keep that shit quiet? You know? I think it would be more like, let's pretend Charlie Kirk was married by officers. It was organized by officers of Fort Huachuca. All right? It was real. I think it would probably take place in a place that was swept for bugs, and people would be in civilian clothes. And you know what? That's a fucking fantasy on my part because I don't know. I don't know anybody. Because I'll tell you what I would do. I'd snitch if I heard anything like that immediately, and then get assassinated. I don't know. Yeah, Israel. There you go. Yeah, bug sweepy C. It's Israel. Yeah, Tommy served the IDF. Yeah, snitchy C. Yeah, I'd snitch. Americans. I didn't sign up to kill American citizens. I signed up to defend the country, you know, and get German pussy, you know.
Killer and is 99% sure he saw people who provably weren't there. Candace is a fraud on every level, and people support her anyway. It is vibes over facts. The truth doesn't matter. It's not an accident that the two most popular figures on opposite ends of the
It is crazy, like, and I am not asking for people to step in or government. I am definitely not. But if you look like, you know, Kiwi Farms and certain like and her, and once you get these pockets in the internet or Spicy Chat or anything, that's just like a microcosm of the problem. Like people really want to hear what they want. And it used to be like I heard Bill Maher like bitch about the algorithm that people only see news stories that they're sort of comfortable with because that's the way the algorithm feeds them. Well, it's gotten worse than that. Now you have groups of people that get together that shut out anything that might shadow their worldview. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, and then attack people that don't conform to it. It's wild, man. And I mean, you know, that is the right and the left of two communities like that. You're looking at them right here. It really is kind of amazing, you know. But no, I'm not calling for government intervention. They'll just fuck it up or make it worse.
Spectrum are serial liars. People have higher standards for YouTube drama channels. Swallow that pill. I want to thank Tommy C for coming on and giving his insights. That's Tommy C on YouTube. He's the original drama streamer. He also want you guys to check out Combat Tested Gaming.
Yeah, Combat Tested Gaming. Go check it out. We got 600 followers. We're trying to push this, and it makes me look good. And I get free beers. Got a YouTube site. They're growing. It's Tommy. Follow that Tommy C. Phil. There you go. VFW. They're on Twitch. I sent some to Texas tonight. And me at Tommy C, SFTP. I talk about YouTube drama. I've been doing it for years, and everybody's been copying me and making a lot more money doing it.
Hell yeah, dude. It's not old, dude. It's a classic. It's vintage.
It's classic YouTube drama. I streamed it first. I was in a fucking VFW hat and an angry video game nerd t-shirt. Everybody else made videos. People made videos.
Thank you, Fume, for sponsoring this video, and shout out to the homies over on
I'm the veteran arcade guy.
Patreon. Crimson Glass, Riveter, Christina Bina, Drinkobex, Necro Valley, Eddie Bizzle, Christopher H, Lucas Sif, Snoopy Poop Doop 2, Amura MLB, Drew is Sharing, Clown Factory, Mustard.
Is there Mega Homies? And the Mega Homies!
Cyber Katie, Lori Loaded, Papa Gut, Tismic Bits, Caden Lulan, BA Subway, Hawk and Load, Tarok, John Manfreda, Lucas, Katie Huck, Adrian, Manez, Quap, and Carrie Johansson.
All sweepers. Everyone. All right. I'm done. Let me read out the peeps. And I'm going in. If you got access, I'll bullshit.
And you did say you'd read out the donos. You said you
yeah. Let me do
no.
This one first.
Because we did get some money.
Yeah, we did get some money. I was so focused I didn't give a shit about the money at the time. I care now. I care now. I care now. Let's go. Where the money at? I haven't done this in so long. Let's see. Supers. Oh wow. Fucking Red Worm. The socialist is greedy. What are the odds? Yeah, I know. I thought of that too. I actually thought of that when I kind of liked him. I bet this guy doesn't tip. I did. I put him on that hand too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did. Isn't that crazy? I bet he was like a lot of Europeans don't tip.
Well, in the UK you don't tip, so
yeah, they're fucking greedy fucks.
Yeah,
I tip. But when I came first moved here, I was like, you don't have to do that anymore. I'm like, I want to, but it's built in. It's probably bullshit, man. I don't know. Whatever. All I know is I get real good. When Americans get fucking great service over here. Bartender always happy to see me. John D. So what I'm interested. So what I'm hearing is he had to make the drama to get growth. That's not a good damn the creator. Yeah, well, I mean, he told everybody to retweet the shit. I think I think yeah. I don't think he cares if it's true or not. And call me crazy. Why isn't Scares covering every story tragic? Sweeper, that's why. John D. And then that was Smitty Weber. I don't know the other name. Kaiser Soros. Can't believe Leafy didn't get himself unbanned specifically talk about Tom. Yeah, sweeping. More Redworm. Chud Loggage befriends people so he can backstab them. Seems that way. From what I understand, from what I've been told, I'll tell you, fucking told me. Start telling me. The only friend he still has is Quaven. That's it. Every single one he's had a drama with. Every single one. There's no old days, from what I understand. You know, like, remember AC? Remember Dr. Zhivago? Remember those guys? Well, I don't hate any of them. And if they ever, like, Doc I talked to over the weekend. Or he came in one of my things. So, I don't hate any of them. If Tom comes back and says it's true, he beat the tar out of the girls, but I was all considering that it would make it better or worse. I hope you're well.
All consenting.
I mean, what? I'm sorry. It was all consenting. That would make it better.
It said, Yeah.
All consenting. I'm not answering that. Yeah, I fucking beat that. Wow. Yeah, right? Ah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, fucking got a right hook. By the way, we fucking hit the thing, though. I gotta check. Ton Lito. Kiwi Farms looking a lot like fan fiction website after Jared's interview. Cynical Devil. Banana. Thank you. Banana. Red Worm. You're the prophet, Cassandra. Nobody listens to you. No, it's true. Thanks so much again. Nesquick. Tommy, we can hear your cat. Go feed her. $2 for Genie Mike Fund. Yeah. Do you need money?
No.
All right. Buy a fucking mic or a cord.
If you want to send it to me, I don't mind, but I
What do
don't
you want?
need
What
it.
do you? No, you sound great, but if there's a cord problem, I'll pay for that too. I'll get you that shit in no time.
No.
Okay. All right. I think Candace is a man.
I know you'll bail me out of jail.
Gotta prove me. I should be there. Fucking bail you out of jail. I'll be there with you. How about that? I'm a better friend.
Hell yeah.
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 That's what I said when I was a kid. It was like
Probably is what would happen, yeah.
a good friend is a guy who bails you out. A bad guy a best friend sitting next to you. I always thought that was cool. That was clever.
Yeah.
Sir Roger, Tommy listens to Cybersmith. Red Worm again. If dinosaurs are fake, why do they put some in New Jersey? Yes, said Roger. Check the Cybersmith. I will. I'll check that out later. Yeah, I hope he's not a pedo. That'd be just funny. What are the odds of him not being a pedo, right? Sir Roger, okay. King Rat. Ew, Tommy, long time. I do remember you. You looking vigorous, lad. Thanks so much.
A little cow, but
King Rat? Oh, really? Teddy, sometimes I think she's gone. Sometimes I think she's gone too far. I can't support her. But then I see her smile and I remember what to do. That's too fucking funny. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Now the Pats.
Is that over 100? Altogether?
I'd have to see it all and do some math.
I'm gonna check. Let's do it again. So
Here,
let's go.
hold it.
7. Oh, there. Okay.
Where to start?
Right here.
Okay.
Scroll.
Yep. I'll just count them up really quickly.
Okay.
Oh, don't scroll for just let me.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to scroll.
Okay. I'll dance.
Because you just throw me off of it. Plus 5. 2, 5.
Let's see what we're drinking.
2, 5. 5 plus 1.49 plus 2 plus 5. Okay, scroll up a bit.
Here would be the. I'll put the thing there. Okay, from there up.
Yeah, plus 2.
That's some.
Plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 20 equals. Nope. Wait, we're 69.49.
69. 69. 69.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see the other ones now. Check goes over. I'll do the stream.
I don't think we got anything Streamlabs, but yeah.
We get any Streamlabs? Well, let me double check.
Come on, guys. We just need like $30.50.
I'll do some either way.
$0.51.
But I won't be doing it quickly if this is the case.
I know. It's still. Yeah. If you want it quick, you gotta really do it.
Let me check Streamlabs. Recent events. 10,
okay. So
30,
plus...
35, 40, 45.
No. Those are from.
No.
Okay, hold on.
They're right here. 10, 35, or 25. Yeah,
okay.
10. Sorry. 10, 25, 30, 10. 35, 40. No, 35, 40. So okay, 40. Oh, that is. I made it.
Yeah, we hit it. We hit it.
Okay, congratulations.
We hit it.
Look, I'm not Andy York. We hit it. We're going to get drunk.
Yeah.
We're going to get Drizzonk. Follow up. Nah, he's not a pedo. Great. Just a very strange shoe. Good. Perfect. Thank you. Then thank you, Jolly Roger. Maybe I can use them on the other show. I appreciate all your support here. You want to jump in? If you are a member
stream looking at this guy.
of anything, I'm going to jump in. I'll bullshit you. Ghost Gaming's in there now. Love to talk to you. Love to see you. Yeah, and I was right again. So I guess everybody's going to have a big fucking heart attack, and as they usually do. And they think, well, if I just say this or I mog him or something, he'll just go away. Wrong.